pano ebu nipa dwen ene ntiase so herbal hospital na clinic bie emma kolodua yimu se ye bie branch ni Kumase foforo na ye bebie bi won knan na baba ye adwuma because 1 year ene kakra no Agya Kwabena adwuma ya ye no obi kura mfi aduo no wontumi nye ni nyina kire medimafo modemo ani nimu a na ganafo enim ye dada na de anopa meka kire obi a wo hwe UTV bia ne se ayaresa emfiri nipa bia efiri onyankopon na da ne da nyankopon se de onyankopon onfiri esoro ema mefa se kwaha ana kwaha no dan da odini tumi ene adom ese enipa baakofo ensa ba ye bire so de niema nyina eda di pefe se onyankopon de ayaresa adom achede ache Dr. Tam da so ene se ebubuafo na enante yi enifrafo na esna pani stroke ne diabetes ne pressure ene yare en kaye bi mu na ye suro ne nyina ye ntete case wo hwe TV so we nyina ye nipa abodompem wo hospital ho enye dwa ena ye bo ena enye party politics bia na ye ne ho ayaresa ena ye na ayaresa no bi ka se ayaresa na hospital nipa agibum se de ne nyina ka kiro se uduru nkwanchen ana woteka mu na nuani bebere sisi ho na baako bi nipa atugusu a asem baako pa na ka kiro se aduane na ede enti niema nyina di adanse se medimafo aduane a ede na enye aduane na ye ayaresa bia kire se uba ho a o yare ya wode ba ho no wonsan emfa nkofie biem bebere ho a oba okurapoma na de ba saa poma no omfa nkofie biem bebere ho a wotehwe mu ba hwi no omfa nkofie biem ni nyina eye anwonwade ne nsankyerene akase anyame a obosoro bo asase edi Dr. Tam da so eye enima nyina dead pefe se aso na doctor eba be furi na bibiduro asen se de ye TV zo okoda ewuram adaduanan wanfansu ankana no enima nyina dead pefe se ensem wenum eye ne kore na atoro sembie nim because of say ayaresa bia obi ofini krom eba oba no na wachia but eniro nyumra ofini krom omra medimafo herbal hospital enkodu ne fie no na watene ekire se wo hwe ubie wo TV na wo hwe adanse enkrofo die TV so radio so nyina eda adipefe se ayaresa adom akede ndie ekura Dr. Tam da so bepiem Kumase ye abu akwa agogo ene eye homeda ene anopay enkana pokuase mayira adwuma ekoso den sa na Kumase so adwuma ekoso den so ewo Kumase na obi wo ha so doctor eya na me pese me ba beto eda wo ankasa bia wo ankasa wo ho me pacho adwua da bia metenase wo Kumase adwua da bia Monday bia me metenase ewo Kumase na meka kiro se uko medimafo herbal hospital now the say wo beto doctor wo nkoto no doctor bia wo beto nanim bia no wo doctor me hwe Tam da so wo ewo UTV wo se fatam to me yale so asa nyankopon adum tumi a wo de ahye mensa no me so me de bia ma madwuma efo ni nyina enti wura medimafo herbal hospital doctor bia beto ni bia emisas ye wo de ne se ukofo wa yale sa me pa cho nyankopon ya adum so a wukuada metenase wo pokuase mayira ya wada metenase wo pokuase mayira Friday premium service ye the premium service aba ya the premium service aba premium service no say obefra na wabuku appointment on Fridays and no a cost of Friday the premium service ni different say ofra na wabuku appointment ni ewia me patcho ye be ma time say ma me wo de bra no 90 no 9 na wo bra no eye wo ni doctor pe na eba betenase ye time we de be show no time na wo bantu obi kro ha obese wo koye ni business bi na oba premium service no ofra na wo kansa ye be ma obese nonsia anwumre na watima ko ba bia wo ko bia na nonsia na ebo a wa ba be piem na ya hwew enti be piem ewo medimafo herbal hospital doctor say gisa de wo gide yesie no pe na ontumi se wonwi na yensie na yare na hawo yare na etete wo nko ade a ba bibiara wo bia o se ema yare nkun ema yale nhu wanim ase abra wonyankopon de ayaresa to me adom achede adom doctor time that so me kai abranti bedi adanse last month say o papa ekopiem ewo enkoko government hospital na eye stroke na wakokoma na ontumi enkasa na omode papa yi ebra omuyi ni se omuntimi hwe no yemfa ni nkokumase konfo anoche hospital wose ekwan mu a okọ ena obi di adanse kire me dimafo herbal hospital obi di adanse kire me dimafo herbal hospital se yemfa papa no enko me dimafo herbal hospital enti ebra okọ na papa no onhu bibia okoko man enti bra oba me dimafo herbal hospital se ye man eduro no edi nansa ansa na papa no nani eteye na nansa di ya nani teye no wasan fro ni biem no na papa no se wote ni koko e wo pra river no mo se de ama aye krom ho obi enwa ni se enka obi a wanya 82 na wakọ sa situation we mu ayale na nansa na nintiye na ne ho atono na watimi akodi adanse wo hwe pictures ye ewo ho ye eye time na wodi adanse ewo CAC I saw them ewo pra river na at the age of 82 and that's 86 ne ho atimi atono ama wote ni koko na eye kromofu wo bia nwanwa me kachiro yalifu bia se onka na koma ento ne yem anope wo chinchin ache wananti ache wadademo ache waboka ache na nkrofo se na wo de wo se enka ba bia duru de enka wo twen wuwo na so anope me kachiro se wo chinchin na wunya meduru medimafo herbal hospital unchin ko ba bia anope be piem wo medimafo herbal hospital Dr. Time that so eho ene bia yemfa poma ma ho mfa nkofie ye international ma medimafo emfa hwie ne enkofie da ye de wawuo anade yesie no pe na doctor ontumi ba bibiara wuwo bia no enka se ye enka wo de minya time da so ho anka meko enso ne kwan no ewa wo hwe hospital fefefa doctor esiesie eda TV so we bia we enka se wo ka se wo kan ebi enka ye hotel bia enka eso hotel bi kura wo ko ha sika ebejo no enye adeketu so doctor CC we nyina twabu TV se eye hospital brana baje wa yare sa obi ko ha obeduru ho a kire se oku hospital wakora na ne ho kora ye de atono me pa chaw be piem ewo medimafo herbal hospital na Dr. Tam on fatam ento yare so wuti adanse nkrofo die obi se doctor mi enka na ntwe kula twemo a menhunu enne metu se abo ntete ya na ekoi obi se doctor na me se mabusuafo okumi na ya fa me kokofuo me ye kokofuo wieye afina mu na yale bebo me achin sa minya ayaresa na me se mabusuafo ekumi afa me kokofuo na enso se na edura ewo medimafo hayi a ebetumi asame yale gidi ewuo gidi yesie no pa na Dr. Tam da so entumi hwe se wunwi anopai yensie na yare na hawo yale na etitiwa me patro wodia ye medimafo herbal hospital Ghana ha nyina ya hye ne eye mieni pa na ewa ha enkra ha ye pokua se mayer anopai dwumadi koso a adwumefo no aksase din anopai ya wo betumi akọ sa wo ho yade mmisa yare no onfa nko ho mfa mafie biem kumase na wo nso wa anopai ya wo betumi akọ ene homeda ayaresa no ebufa so entu yale bia wo de ko me patro wani na enhuna de ya kan cho se wani mieni na enhuna de da me patro entrance be pie mo medimafo herbal hospital de me kam se ayaresa enye mfidie ne de sa yare ayaresa eye edura efuru onyankopon enchen edina bebiro ho a oba yese ye declare me hospital bi se mewu nanso me kan cho se anopai se ye declare se aka wo nansa aka wo nanan aka wo da baako na wafura aterefo asasi so na ne pa ba bia wo bia wotimi ye kakra na wusim na wunya tu na baako pempo esi medimafo herbal hospital umuda ubetnase be PM medima for Herbal Hospital Dr. Time that so Dr. we pay the fees or body or no pay and what a bread time at yari so Dr. can answer and then num non see that be a come say said the TND BBA can on you for some no sana yari be any she can our brother Dr. Time that so I didn't the Juma phone in a trans ewo kumase ebu akwagogo en kana pokuya se mayira menim se ewurade dom so obenam doctor so ubenya wayare sa wo ye bema ne emfie duni woni wo yire nhia da me pacho wo be pie mo 24 hours oba eba na wo pe me pacho tie ye mame what chin anano obi obedi adanse oba owo emfinhie dionum what 58 years old woman yeah what bra for the past 15 years ewurade nam the nation's doctor so ama ena ono so ne back the chi men tia se ma ye fro obonyini ebrakra bi akra wunya mpo nyini nuru maame wunya nyini no 58 what ya se ye fro obonyini ewurade nkansa ada ya woduro no enye nombe wi bitua bi sa bi di bitafre bi etise one to to dugu wonum guna na dwodumie no wonum wi na woni ukuna chia mu chia yi a munhia biem nyame dom so enuru tabosho me so na nyise na ba betom nyise betom wie na watua ho ka me pacho umpe we na de na wo pe be piem wo medimafo Herbal Hospital bema wa de nyina asa afo aka te se pen drive wo be se eye kokroko tenten tetrete me pacho oba eye enanum pe 5 days one kasa hu said dear one yan a ya na wagya yadru no yusu be piem o medima for Herbal Hospital na doctor o chebre eto yale so doctor ne bre empa ho ntina e wi ase nyina Ghana ma nyina e ma na abodin pekopese doctor time da so e hon e bra o ba ye de e bre eto yale so yes
e bia ni baabi age ho
e bi ni baabi bi yes
ti we de mo hye no so na mo se onkrabatan ba ko kumase e na ba ko Pukwase
Mayira. Yeah.
Now, doctor numbers in the good
a good one. 0244 77 4282.
That's right.
Now 0245 449592.
Okay.
0500727215.
Okay.
Ufre number nyina eba medima for Herbal Hospital.
Actually.
Agya Kwabena no pay ye adwuma na ye homeda me free ha me kwakoto aso enti oyarefo bi a o hwe YouTube bi a omra na ye fatam ento na yare
so mo Dr. Tam da so na ye te ne kan medima foti ase Herbal Hospital na ye na di nkoma no penti yare bi ha wadwene bi ano for ni kire ho se de ye bobo numbers no frɛ a omama direction na wakɔ na akɔhwɛ yare se obi benya wa de fi yare nso hoi eya na me ho fa me kra nti minimdia na minimdia me kare ma fam na wohwi mu na nya sam ketu akra nti wo so kɔ na kɔhwɛ ho yare na yare ho hoi eya papa nti etwe ho aba ye ba abedwafo betena se na fi ahyɛse na ye di nkɔmɔ mo twɛn ye ba sisi ai
press statement that.
Don't be triggered. Oh.
I'm not triggered. But look, Adam Bonanti, you are free in the platform. I create your ancestor security alert platform. Only so. Me do dimbe mo bi no omudu. Pure intellectual ewosu. Say, oh yeah, be main you on your program. Because we are building for the future. We are building for the future. I say and supporting your home.
yɛhyɛ
Go back.
Yɛhyɛ da. Ewie ma munyina chi bio sama makwaba yakwaba na bedwafo ye krado ha na ansa na no ma me fa sa hokwan na me fa enchia ema me ma me ba ko eye Mrs Rose Owusu ansa wona we new gbawe president ema new gbawe High Ladies Association anti bebi a obia no me mo achia no pay pa anti Rose na me frɛ wo eno batampa me chia wo me mo achi pa ma feel na de enche oba be humani mu ate mensuru kura ena fe ene eye minu on hwehwe me na so eden a ye obebi ewo fame Derek Gisam ene na woda nti baby a obi an famous na brofu din famous na Derek ka ho na ni kurubu din Gisam nti baby a obi na no pay me ma wache ai na minim se bibia be ko se de se si eko mesre ena no pay menu aba amasampon kuma jesi bibia wo bia me ma hyede ene amasampon kuma jesi di ne papa na wotweda ewo amasaman amasapon ne papa ntamu de enya sam keto na so eja koja oba enti mu amunim amasapon bia na mo fra na no pay na mo hyede de mo hyede nkuran na se be ya kwan beba mu a mo nkona mo nkɔboa na yenyina ne papa na wotweda no yenkɔta na chi ewo amasaman afa no achi nso no ene na Empress Gifty United Showbiz ena fe ye aduane na yere mpo friend say you cook ono no da no ono so ne maame ye gya no kwan kra e wa hanti no Empress bibia wo bia no me ma wo hyede na menim se ye nyina ne empayifo beta wachi na maye ena ye deja oledi kwan na aye fe sanse se aban pe kokwa yenti na ode ne ho etwitwiri esie nti ena no pay ma menchia adwuma Dr. Ado ene na adwuma yefu nyina se omada Roma na wotwi mu na nkoyi ma me kura na wotwi mu na nkoyi ma me kura Dr. Ado na oye Dr. Penia oda Peninsula Medical Center ewo Freddy say North Kanisi heya ho North Kanisi la basta opposite wo enti anopay adwumafo ho nyina medamu nyina se Becky ne wo ma ka nyina no medomu nyina se adwumafo ho nyina medomu ase papa wo na ma manya hoden a ene ma betena heya me kasai enti asida no ebi beko e de ama mo pa ne mebusua ne madofo efre me nyina ma mo hye bi nkure nyina medamu ase pa ena no pay wo ma be kamensa aye be hyase ema yedi enkomo ade afa man hu no minifa so pe de mia menua na ye nyina efisaboba basaboba no me nko ho ondo ta akopa ye ka bambo mu nsem wa ben papa ni din ene Emmanuel Kutin oye se ka okokopre na chedwa no se independent na so anyi ha obema na otunya kokoduru sirebo se mekoko wobra oni asrafo di nachi enye easy sa NDC for ewo asrafo di omachi MPP candidate ewo asrafo di nachi na so no okono contem kro so boa so nya kokoduru ekoyima akwaba
meje so
yema mune konso
honorable akwabe
David honorable awi o we honorable awi aso we no ye say uko sheki ho uko sheki honorables for no
I had second, and if you look at the combined effect of the winning here, Brahma 44% of the vote.
I see. Answer na no mame inya adwuma ketu bi na yafi ya share ko motwetwe no asina answer na no so no menua enesafo akwanso lawyer ni ono obama MPP amayuku no ono onhwehwe me Enoch afo akwa na wa next from the man Enoch ono hwehwe me dofo so na komu ye good pa
say yem say ye hu
na Enoch we de mi hu su yi pra akwaba
Agya Kwabena
bibia mo ye be ko amado say esi enche bia samba ka na otwetwe mu dwumadi so ye yi infoni bi ade kire mo so kumase bibia ye sie ade ama se mampedi bi ko ba kwakotena se ebia mantam so afo so ebetena no ɛho nyina sei na ye twamfoni na ebeyi foni no na mama hwe se de na ehositie se de yi last week no na fe this week so ye nya ye de aka ho enti ye dan no na esi wo no se ne ya etie no na etwa ya ye de ba ya me ye di hu nkomo na ononyamfo pani na oda ho o hwe ho na se mantam no sofo ononyamfo Simon o se ben sa de nkrata babonta be chirichirimu se na hono na ne ma hye dan koye du baby no na kye mefo na mo musika ansana wo matumi de atoto fuel ne say niema ehu hia wo fi o niema nyina no na nya de RCC no etumi nye sika etumi de se de mane nyine sanse na ɛhɔ no asɛ ɛka da hɔ ɛne niema hodo bebre nye ansa no koto ye nti na yɛ din edu baby no na ɛsɛ wono ade de botom sika ɛyɛ niema hodo bebre na sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ ne ɛbɛhu sɛ de niema sitie nti no obi na ɛwɔ hɔ ansa no ɛba na ho ansa no ba no aye ononyamfo Alexander Akon wono na oye NDC mampeda da mahama abreso no ona na oye Asante Mantam so afo ansa na NDC eco position yenye no homa no so yenini ni komo kakra na fei ye mra ona bo oti enka no pei ye mo acheba UTV so ma official pa
me de mo so ja na ho ye de
adom fi kuma se mente won ka bio Kuma se boko.
Oh, me show.
I see.
Ubisa for ko ka cho dem show.
O show ampa. For kwa ya yo. So ati. Yo, for kwa se ampa onum sa o show pa. Ona bo da o se pia na no pe no wo mere dance papa. Mesrew ebra be ya be na be ya mantan so afọ Asante Mantam na bre ben e na wo original minister di bre no ko na wie ye.
So the be tia no. Yeah, the instrument of office man around the 28th of February 2016.
Okay.
Inti ba March na me ho.
Oh, okay. Inti 2016 na wo ye de ma wo. 28 February and in fact March na sha se so kwete na. Wo ko hore na hote.
March na me ko Kumasi.
Wo ko Kumasi, okay.
Me ninka ya ntena ho.
Okay. Inti brebe na kwete na afie ho.
Me so be after 1 month.
Okay. Inti afa se bi abai.
Na me another residence a friend the state lodge.
Okay. Enti yemfa se be say April May mu no akwakwate na nana wo tena ho wo bra obi ye manta so afo ni nyina na so tena ho biribi na ofiri ho biribi.
Okay, me that's it. Na me call one no mo ye minor maintenance very minor no mo 2020 kakra. Enti me tena state lodge for 1 month. Enti before na me call so yemfa ne say 1 month in March April na me to up to me pro 7th January 2017.
Ufifio January 17.
January 7th. That is inauguration of President Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
So that day na me be free fio.
Ufifio na stay host fio what say?
The cobra we dey come dey enye we do aga obi so. Efi amatremu dey eye. Woni bia ni fio no mu na ye pa metena ho. We were about 30 accounts, some picture. But now, good material. I was there throughout.
And 4 years, I be a regional minister and the other residents of one now here.
Once again, about 2016.
Okay.
That's the last year of the last NDC administration.
Okay. All right. Matuase. Okay. All right. Now, we baby out here as a regional minister, who residence and all the ton China. Presidential lounge, hono. Now, what to say?
President Mahama, I will not die throughout campaign time, and I will not die. Every time I go to I will not die. And why you the last time I change furniture in the bed. Could you go to time? The moment to change furniture in the bed, or it's not what you I will not die. The first time I look back, I go Ethiopia na what
media no to cha yemra baby I say from baby Yasantoa lodge you say.
Bet match picture.
Okay.
Yasantoa Kwabena colonial regime burden. Eh pa bet match picture. Now it cannot be perfect but na pa.
Yemra
meetings for Lord no so. Press wari I won kuma se keto press wari what no.
Na baby to say deputy regional minister no office the feels net say.
Oh no our close national security office.
Okay, Mati. Back to the etia ya fra wo ne no. Wo share statement in Union Force Samono Semensa Eddie Abana or can some who do be edifa sa da breya hunsamo aquacobe hu. What should I say a brow or buy no Nani Mabaku Numia Sabi or Enshada enkoye enunti na eka e wo fie ho Mira
Pacho we my own take you but my try to tell my why
yo
the pacha say mo Okanembra or take it over 1.5 million me won ade be say boss 1.5 million e wo 2016 I mean kwa me de ba on enya no correct but me dispute no my argument bia because there's auditor over here it's 8 years and one work but a diversion. The question is residents of the regional minister and the presidential lodge and what say don't take idea send a bank account it's not necessary or the number baby that is not the point. The point is the residents are meeting out as a human being and to me get your kind then say yes of course one as we do in public service no then if chief director if I Kofi Jumo Etsubonting Mr. Kofi Jumo Etsubonting and then Aguna before him one more didn't call Rouse he was there one more to be over to the office comment about it's about officer bed and I say change and no one I don't know like or your meeting or me no me or your security meeting or press phone be call be answer or presidential for the mama tao and this a neglect in our nedusa.
One aboneti ameka sasemi and se nanka bibisa sa wo so watwa so tia wande amame ne se e ka me se ensam a efiri ono so no ho ba ne kire se e brodu ho no se ne ne masitie no na abeya dia ma ne so betumi atena ho enu ti na
ega na maka cho so metena we itu ujiri se me meti atena ho sa ene no kure me see oye meetings or ene ba ko oye security meeting omu did long table or dining table long one omu did so it is the organization no kure oh normal me repeat it maintain katasa but it is not true as a human being metena ho it ene no kure solid any presidential the president mama da ho November da ho intini ni na ene no kure
why
am solid on that because metena ho before 7th January.
Why a man tam so afoda baby a watena na wahwe ho so ma wafiri ho ufiri ho na chi no wasan ko ho bio ana se wan ko bio akopim se sa video si ba bonten
men ko ho normal way there's always a gap presidential inauguration about 7th as our starting appointment on the 7th also Jumasa but administration of public service no any empty e go for chief director na head it on no over handing over bibia dia mano you are handing over no to and your water residence one estate ni o nyina de call house it is an eye no
enti
I'm telling you on authority be yourself metena ho sabi you be nipa e wey bitumi tena wa bra be nipa matena ho pa if you 7th January 2017
enti se wo hwe state atena bia na watena bia mampeni mahama ba woda ne bia so afo nso ba ebinom de dada ne nasefo nyina no wo hwe state obusa bere ya wo tin kasen
Agya Kwabena the first time I interview on this subject me so say fa na tie because na me hu ye by time me hu ye no me hu dure me ye because you really bia air condition bia on both sides complete everything was there. It may come at this level of devastation. And see me Trimuda. It's a we want you papa. Perfectly wrong. Perfect.
Na wakwakwaya unia yino unya kwa friend besides I mean na me free one senator be ho e come na eba ne sana esa what you mean
na wa some man okay obi the statement aba e go for akọ the actual there on the statement aba me go friend go here
say ya unia no
but I say about my friend here, all the statement aba. And I do think our friend so maybe say na then yes, 8 years. He didn't come out. I mentioned several times. He didn't come out. Embada. Then all of a sudden, you go to one side. Maybe I'm trying. And then I'm human being why. Is that? How possible? Not to be half of the spoil. It's a friend.
Ona would you say
yes.
Would you say said you know then your bed for we say come here say Nimguase be bre mantam no mamu
complete. It's a new regional Mr. Baba. Oba is left for his action. But on also take over. Oba tell me this to here. And that is also better than this here. Obia what now I am meetings. When the press publication or when the security committee is here. And you are saying this wrong. It's a new regional Mr. Baba. A very responsibility.
Yeah.
On about briefing after when I left me or I may have the more.
Okay. It's necessary one Mati. Yeah, do be seen.
Let me write your pictures. Let me write your pictures.
I for the man at the course of discussion.
Sir, do be a original write your picture. I please say them in about who were there. Mina. And the new about into Oba. May sure say Oba take interest or. On
about the Roma videos and I know the mommy producer and mommy. Na
I will do that for you. Why?
No, to me, Mati. On about your better CP and open no woman. That's Papa.
Me also made that one.
That's
our premier sending number. I'll get it to him, no problem.
What Roma? That's CP. That's Papa. Honorable Alexander Akon, wono ena ufri Kumasi regional of or no regional minister. Inti tena bia na wotie. Baby ana wotie as regional minister. Ene baby amampani bia kwa woda. Eno ye sheda ye say. Se be o man nkonko boka obra amampani ene na pamfo Kumasi ninti no. Ye si sa de na da bre no. Se de be ya empempe sa friend residency. Se de be ya wakwa tena ho na nkonko ye say wakwa frafra hotel a ahoho ho de na sefo na se amampani ko no nkoa no ha one nkrofo nkoa. Na se be ka se intrude bia nkonko bam. Nti matam so afọ no so no ni fie nie asoafo ebe ko no so ba bi e ma omoda nti no na je say o man ni fie o man na japade e na odo tina mu nti ono se okofie ho February e na ye de ne krata man de se koye matam so afọ e na answer be ko no mo ye man no touches bi nti fa se February no ko na wie March April ono ko tina fie ho 2016 ena ofiri ho 7 January 2017 they say afin pepepe ena odiye e wo ho na ho no tena ya no ofiri o mampeni na do bet fa konwa ne pe sada na mampeni swai no mampeni dada mahama iswai abisere mampeni dada na nado iswai no ena ono ekokọ ofiri ho se regional minister ana orunya for Simon Osemensa ono ye mantam so afo no o echiri won betena ho a eduru bebi a eduru nti sana na ote wode say net ye no o show the video so ba ma ye producers na ye tumi ahwe ne ye nyina na me ye ne nunyafo Simon Osemensa di nkomonra ema no agi tumu sanka odi bi di nkomo no pe na so anope ya bona ye santumi enka no na ye behwe se ebi abrepam no ye benya na ye ne nakasa na ka ye tumi achechensem na mu no ye nsa amane boy sa aka ebi tumi sisu di aka se asemi akoku pfi kesiem ewo asante mantam kire manhia na menim se yenim se tumfo akasa so afa asemi serious a opeso no akasa de ni kohwe se de ho na akwakoye na de be sibia nso no ye de ho amanebo ebebrem eye ni yiye mu ntira na ayeye no se abandon projects no aya na ha adwene se ke de be wura mu no aya na ha adwene penti ye be di hu nkomo isan se your mind no ehun asam ena yeka ena no pay se me da ye menu se wo se kokko baby a me nim
Agya Kwabena kudi fo se honorable John Alexander Akon me ne na ye adwuma da
sa wo hu
bra na o ye municipal chief executive for Obuase
na
ye nyina se ye Obuase for eje Yewura John Akon me pa me ye
o ti nti no ti na odi ni mu no Maybe I'm so be to cry normal divine promise said director of operations said the ma PPP American divine akwaba or born life chill be our Africa Designer way. Designer way.
So we need a presidential material ni bia.
The designer way. One say you know ho no. Who for Gucci. Gucci.
Lawyer elbow me timu.
Divine we work Gucci kaftan. Divine so be kan say ye hwe kwa say
challenge Yima.
Oh, that's Yima dey.
Say Yima dey and dey on because we security and intelligence analyst say no bibia no. Say UN Security Council standards no.
Afokwa.
Agya Kwabena.
Watch videos.
Yeah.
What you need for account. No free ho. And I buy more buy and buy.
Sure.
And the state are building oversight. Then akafa.
Agya Kwabena me din kan fa enchia so nkomo wahwefo. Na menchia minuanom divine ne Yima. Na menchia wankasa nso me hu wache. Agya odidi jamine so so nya hwe. Agya Kwabena say
Afọkwa no shene no layers intale no shene meya me si hu na hu no me say because she no court
She.
I just am get to
City ni so me hu na me say bora na gina we.
Illegal duties. I mean, political duties near here.
You are defending your party.
Not my party, defending my client.
Okay.
I see.
No, any party, client. It is also near far Abasobo Kesiema and this Amanyukuno. And here Rajon Dramani Mahama. And in Kunimdi Kesia, Omudi or Abatua, you call no December 7, 2024. Omukuni ndi ene yesronko no kire se Ghana for ye the 2 me kese any areshimu kese ashe NDC amanyuko ni mu a they have no because a shade of space to fail us as a country because we share the marginal difference between John Dramani Mahama and Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It's just some overwhelming endorsement and confidence in the policy direction said by the manifesto of the NDC. And when you hear them piper etaiwachi say oman be koyi ye say o say o pese oman embo a ye nyina ebogu yetiri so na ye peniye a ebo aye nyina because in as much as ye amanyofo ye political parties no it is our collective interest to develop the country called Ghana. Ya don't see say nyem pipi amanyoku na di oman so a amanyoku bi a wo so bi aso no e wo say eye Ghana ban ne de e wo say astemamofo ye nyina so ye de ahoden eboama aban no so nani so ade hu no ene ne Ghana fo hwehwe so no ebem not to say ye behwe ne saa so say ye hwe ne saa we are going to be a responsible position political party because say yen so ye antene won a ene ma bechia eno nti ye bompa ye say won ani so ade hu no en say ye a odi gu akwan ma Ghana fo eso mu waka ede awokeka koto sa aba ebi si dai e ma obo in terms of the percentage eba here no and 1996 results na asset in terms of parliamentary out of the 1996 200 member parliamentary seats no MPP nya 61 NDC nya I think 100 and something to share in terms of percentage terms na it was about 32% or so this time so no share 88 with one outstanding na NDC 183 for independent ni ade na and also is hovering around the same around 32% in terms of parliamentary strength of the MPP and that of the NDC. Clearly, it's a call for reflection. And as a young shed near my dim kugu, na yadi abedjoku esi or no say or munum no munhwehwem no mundo suko no munkom no munhwe near ma a torch ma a man sa bridge a boy amanyuku no. Because the duty of every political party, no, I say, "Oh, be quite about to us in the wedding kunim." Now, when your opportunity to serve your country, and to see any opportunity now, I will see a deep down introspection as a political party. We reflect, we reconcile our membership, we reorganize our party, and come back stronger to recapture power in the coming political elections. I did say, I had the 2 million Ghana for now. What is your name now? Here, corner now. What's them so to Ghana for 3 months? I will bet to Abama, and yes, I will reach out young Kunentini and ever Ghana for to Abama. I don't think you just so now your bomb piper at I end this Amanyu Kunechi. Ewan Sempa or Mone Kai. You did say, Yera Mahama catcher say 120 days will be 2 anamobi. Yedi need your chira Yefesa Namotu no, will be 2 nab Eden Fasopa Bregana. What should be I say, Yabona Basso? What ministries so from 30 about 23. He's at the verge of honoring his promise or be appointed 60 ministers. CCA them say move to 20 something, about 30 something, and that's say yeah, change say the 14 days or say obey in the cabinet, you know, by Tuesday national. Now you're the cabinet, the full composition of the cabinet ministers now you're ready. Now for you now so you're quite any mass of mine. Said they be Ghana in Puntu a year pay in the international system. Say you be recognized. Now your influence within the international sphere of influence as a nation, no, etumpono. Yet you are maintaining your standards, no, in the on the world map. Not withstanding that, Agya Kwabena. And there may be also a course where battle after the elections, and so I will say.
You be doing come at the course of you know.
Maybe
you be doing come. I know your topic. You be doing come later. But the person you
na ye bomb about so na ye almost soon too much ita for.
Okay.
Ya buy na ba no. Ya buy na ba na do so. Aban na ba na nye ndisi aban yo. E gana aban.
The person be correct so be say ABC da.
No ABC da ye nkoye chi o. Da bi ye nkoye chi Agya Kwabena. Ye me pe wadwuma pa wo ye pa no. Putting government on its tools, you know. I was say you focus on that. Said you see that I can't say anything like Ghana for my it's part of everything now mining into
your topic
divine internet.
The discussion say the topics no. But say go straight to residence.
You better no so the anya be the one money at
no problem.
You see the maintenance culture as a people, we Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council, they are about you name other sectors of the Ghanaian economy, so said yet here. Because maybe you can say, I could that because you are so 100 so sorry. I don't know. I feel now transition, now a new government are taking over. No? And I be the extent of liabilities are as far as your maintenance culture are concerned. Me read the statement from Honorable Simon Semensa, the former Ashanti Regional Minister. And
enti we dey mentwa wanu ebra na odonya for akon wo ho no presidential launch no na wasene dia ma ye nanu nie enti ye be yi na fa akire no se de tene no so no ye de aka ho
say your maintenance culture as a people no matter what and the standards no bigidi say your estate departments are almost share sa na ma we say ni ade nyina so akusi saying na obiji sika as an estate officer na the estate of the republic I was say ohwe ho na obu ho akonta na odi hu djuma no aba be duru bia eduri ni nyina ya dey going forward as a country no o say ehwe ho eyi do you have a budget for maintenance as far as the various regional coordinating councils na are concerned na I believe say oko education ministry not until say honorable ya say educhumbai.
Okay, we dem been try no we regional minister and the residents no. So Sapia Stadium regional ne Dodovi. Say Sabra na onunya for akon that is 2016 to 2017. And now or the pictures in the basin be who states are not te wo no e wo mu ansa no free ho no. And be edro. Yeah. It's what you too.
It is okay the maintenance culture you can have them now. Your estate departments are among the managing the estate of the various state institutions. Your allocation of a budgetary allocation.
We the member kakra so we share yes at lunch. Maybe yes at lunch maybe omo no say one part of until we central for share na so for nyina.
Why thank you.
Until ho so enu ni bra na nunya for akon so ho no. Say na until no gina fifi no say the wa wo nipa no gina fifi na ye hwe no so bu meeting bi na o ma ye until no enu so enu no.
Like I was saying, you know, I had me visited the residency of the regional minister in the past during the NDC regime. I'm a said in the whole city. And to say Honorable Simon Semen Sabai, and not say there was a debt overhang of around 1.5 million, and there was no more. There was no more years of maintenance, and then the amount before nobody take you over. Now, as regional minister, no question. Now, since 2017, one time you did instrument of office man sometime on 22nd February 2017. Up to this, I want residency or no one that. Simply put, it means that much effort to be a ankomo home because I be a own UCD. Automatically, Rebecca said the budget crana will follow to put the buildings in shape. And there will be the HD. Agya Kwabena no kre. Say until and you have no interest there because a residency for the regional minister. And it say until no more there automatically we interest say ye be kese no buildings no e be ye di sika be ko ho whether budget no sika constraints as far as finances are concerned e kan fa so be nya sika ne ade no was not part of clearly who say it was not part of the scheme of things as far as area of Siemens administration are concerned.
I didn't
meet me enka sama no
because that your purpose say o man na sore keke anka say ye koye o say minim say me mantam so afonya ba bi di tito no tumi nya bredwendwene e de chekere me mantam no mame no sima na ye madwuma mame e na mampani no so kɔ hɔ a ese say mampani ni security one enu ti de ekosi sa presidential ayi no se na be ya onkonkoda hotel a ahoho so wo bi ende ekosie na mampani bambɔ so tumi agina na yɛsɛsi bi so de ama wɔn a ɛyɛ asoafo nso ebi wɔn bɛkɔ hɔ ɛne mampani bɛkɔ no so menya ba video muti ato ne ti no wɔn yɛ hɔ no for ɔman no sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛyɛ security wise no ɛbɛyɛ secured secondly ɛbama yɛnkɔ sɛ sika ɛnkɔnkɔ ha hotel ɛnkɔ ɛde ma hodo bi ɛna fɛsɛ yɛsɛ yɛ no aduane yɛ da yɛ o ne nyinaa no bɛ bibi a ɛbɛyɛ faako a ɛka ɛnkɔnkɔba eti sɛ etumi de ya dwene ato fam sɛ wɔn yɛ de abɔ ɔman no na sɛ yɛ wie na sɛ yankɔ nkɔtɔ na sɛ sɛ yɛ ba na to wa esi wa asɛm na do some pɛmpɛnso ya justification bɛn ɛna wɔ ho yɛ
Agya Kwabena, there's no justification you don't justify the akoso wɔ hɔ you know because a debt of 1.5 million Ghana cedi also abeto ya na sɛ hia na yɛ clear free hɔ na yɛ sika de yɛ renovations no where nya sɛ sika from 2017 up to this time this time no baby at the state of the buildings no and they work say 8 years of for enquire costing sika e be here na they put the buildings in shape e be much more friend say higher than sa cost na akoto ye no meanwhile say you put sika no you put adan no in a tenantable condition enka situation adan no bi si anka enim me gidi ye say
nipa ne free mu no o free mu onanya fa cost free mu 7 January 2017
sure
enti 27 no not ho I say be okoba ote ho enti so ote ho dia obviously enye bebi a asai obi ntumi nkonkotara manye so bi a wa firi oba ebusu mi nsia afe mfie mienu na kobi kokotara de betumi kasa o firi ho wo bra aban fofora ba odipa betumi move in say bi penti mi po no be ya e betake be be 1 month obetumi de penti touch
is it Agya Kwabena ade ba ko ase ehwe ni ye the standards minim the standards na era assignments na ope enu ntia wankotena sabia do
okay
e was say yenya a particular standard you need so minor say a new person take you over because
obi ani taste
Agya Kwabena me see no obi see ya NDC abey offices are na ministers ne occupy no we be call no na ye send ye be spend this car as high reconfiguration ye be change furniture ye be change curtains ye be change sa ne ma ni nyina obi okokotene mu kra no a few time looking at honorable account free 7 January era assignments was handed over the instrument of office on 22nd February 2017 barely 1 month and some 2 weeks be so I say enu nti no dan na obi tim no no say otena mu almost about 10 months and ne if the tenancy expire because of say ne office na memu akona wie it is otena be 10 months no we be take over it depends on status and dan ne ewom maybe I be bare friends say maintenance I be here no enye so but the maintenance wo Agya Kwabena wo be ye wo facility do akotenem e differ from the menu ayi ma be ye e won the facility do akotenem e differ from the ambassador e be ye on the facility do akotenem ye obi wo no moderate type of set friends say interior deco obi wo no so a extravagant levels of interior deco enunti as o my I say nya standards to on say we cannot go beyond a particular level of what expenditure as far as reconfiguration of a particular state bungalow and as a office are concerned. So person or any further tenor, it must come from your personal pocket. Again, I will see a damn rattle who say you're making allocation for you, say accommodation ni office vehicle near. You cannot live away from that because at the end of the day, you didn't have the fuel arrangement because what's a distance away from your office. You provided a suitable accommodation closer to your office and also your place of work, like the regional coordinating councillor. RCC to from the regional minister's residence to the office, you don't need to drive. You a walking distance. Just a fence and a divided between the office, and the residency. Yeah. But and now because of the gardens near the hall before you get to the residence itself. So regional minister to hold no more. The mobility from home to office, and be here for. But if you feel na ekwa, you bend for wherever you stay in Kumasi. Obe bend for and sana waba. A friend say, RCC one waba yejuma. Esa for on one beto. E yaban and a beto sa for now. It will go into inflate the cost of what doing government business within the region and necessary money na. E idea was saying any ko ho aso man ye hwe. E was say your man ho aduro. Ne hu ne say loopholes ne sa na ma we a e bo man ne eka na e de o man ne sikasem no e to e kwa atwe no. Ye hwe ni sisi sa nneema ni nyina no kwan
san koma ye di ni nei no yemfa ne se odonyafo akon no ekoye no okoye no o se no mo ye touches ketu abi nti be wa matum de we sa touches ni nyina
sure
e no kotena ho nti ono no tena ho yemfa se painting no ene bibie so mo ye bia no mo ye nti edi 10 months pepepe yemfa se 11 months ene bi odi wo ho nti sa 11 months no se bia e wo kra be sekra na and said that and say baby as because not ho
you see
it is obia ne taste kura na yentumi anya ne so okay se nkodwe na ono kura na anya gold de bia na ye ntabo de bia si mi dem ho na bia mempa menye ntabo de ne si cha me fa gold de ne bi si fie ho a se na be ya ma ka bia nkonko nti ye hwe time a wan kwankotena ho any time a na ye kasa yi e ka o man no abo any sankode sa sika kakra bi e ke bi obe renovation no anase bi obe touches bi be ye no ye de toto ho a na nye kwase financial loss ai bi no be kan bi na ye ama ye hu
Agya Kwabena hwe there is one legal deficit me observe currently ohwe ye transitions na the presidential transition act covers only the presidential transitions eba the various assemblies any institutions no any the various regional coordinating councils now it doesn't cover. It is assumed say the moment you be a presidential transition, you know, it covers the transitions in its entirety, which is wrong. And somehow more afternoon I can acquire your word against my word. We say number 2 way, we are going number 2 way, and like I mentioned, there are no standards. Obi oko be 12 feet a dime 1 month, and before Honorable Akon Ekomo, that was a regional minister. And of you now the same NDC regional minister. Yeah. And of you now, Akon a free gender, children and social protection as deputy minister. Eba ho. It was no ba ho no barely 1 month or kwatena state lodge for 1 month and sana all moving in. So not a much of a time because it was the same government and it was the same thing. Yenya ka see a mindset as a people. So we aban for another than a few on moko. E was here year near maybe you clean ho, you shisha near my year. I said everything must start afresh. But they say the same government now continue. If you say a government in continuity and you have your procurement systems near before that a new government takes over, no, I just say or the budget co-parliament, the main budget co-parliament because we need a budget to support some expenditure for the first quarter. The main budget in the end, procurement and the bureaucracies in the man. Which we can say, our we must empower the estate departments or the various state institutions. We must regulate them in accordance with law. Near who say, Obano, and ya will say, Una Obana Bachelor, open family see one more. Said your open, ever cost a furniture open or ministerial lodge hono ebe cost state maybe 600,000 Ghana cedis because of who interest in tino your time 600,000 Ghana cedis ebetimi e kakra kobetwe say be a 4 unit classroom block or 3 unit classroom block for an entire community no you fan koto so pharmacy or na enjoy keke because you have been appointed a minister. We need to have a standard. Okay. We need to have regulations. Ebe regulate sa na we say nyina say dey ebe hu ni say ye the lodge mawa you see ye twase bia to say o minister by one tra ban bangalo mu da na ba ba ye say ye moye nsem ma no ba bia wote no ene ni fuel ode ko no o ka kire yen say aban amani fuel da na e don't the cost of commuting say me nua yimate me fancy dodowa e na oba adwuma wa akra fuel abe ben every day every morning back and forth ade be ko no en ka ode to cantonment 9 and also ode to airport residential dan kra na en ke betimi ato but if you say you are living a cheaper life because maybe I wote no ne bo onye den but the cost of fuel alone no kwa no may overrun the sort of budget I was say open no any sa na na also o preserve no ti yen hwe na Agya Kwabena yen regulate sa na we say nyina the back and forth wouldn't help us. Let us put structures in place because say ya nya ne sa it is not the first time that we are going to see this and it is not the last time we are going to see this. It will continue in perpetuity. Let us put standards and regulate it because governance is a continuous process.
But that's I mean there's so some of the way na e be continuous process there and obi kwa so obi ba e say dey obi ye no obi aba beto so ambassador Sampia la bekan say we am akwaba ya da sepanso ne wo mre so we de yima what na say yi prince anamode old visuals no atoto so na new one na onyamfo akon de send ye no so no wo de no so atoso na fi yahwe wahu ati onyamfo akon ene nchichirimo de ama ya me yaso onyamfo samono sa nansa ye be try say esa betumi akana nanka wono so kakro wona nka no so e de asoso wo so the statement about there but nanka o de asoso amaye. How do you feel as a Ghanaian?
Eja, me da simami fa wa kunja so na chiao and me other panelists. Yeah, Papa, congratulations. You've worked hard for your party.
Of course.
And me who say why is something like an institutional memory for NDC. I've not seen your colleagues from the cadesta being forceful on air like why. And then may congratulate your Papa John Dramani Mahama. Obiambo Empire say grace and Yamidiama Papa Nkayebi ene yankwala from assemblyman rising through former president and president. Baja mframano the krikikikiki mframano na mframa uya Goliath kra na ogina kwan so na wanhwe ya
Abehim
wafi ho nti NDC have gotten a very overwhelming mandate. But some mandate it comes with a huge responsibility. Me feel say the success of the next elections will depend on what your Papa John Dramani Mahama Beye. But the case we are discussing, Eja, I think it's a crime against the state.
How?
It's a crime against the state. There are reasons why from president even to DC by allocating resources say omunsi a diamond is in particular security. Second, to cut down costs and the ease of government business. If your Papa, the former regional minister in Samodi by nature said because of a car will be to 1.5 maybe any name. Let's look at the optics. National car or they are renovating your the security that has been despite to his place. Visitors aya omuba nanka obenya free accommodation ada. Now they are using hotels for this thing. Let's look for that cost in the last 8 years and just oppose it to the 1.5 million oka. Another thing, we are public servant. I say say who say ube small manu ananso person manu na yeden ensum. So it cannot be logical say the place was not fit for purpose for an original minister to live there. When other regional ministers have stayed there, even other former presidents have even lived there. I know the place, Eja. It is at the heart of Kumasi, Mibwa.
Yeah.
Who in his rightful thinking will classify a very monumental national edifice like that, say it's not fit for the occupants of the regional minister. So media, to cut a long story short, no. They say I think this current, the former regional minister has to be subcharged. We sika omube renovate that way because it's neglect of responsibility. And when you are sworn in as the regional minister, you take an oath, Mibwa, and you agree to suffer penalties. 1 year with Juma year. And this clearly a state of the regional minister feeling say, or yeah, big above everybody else. But who can blame the regional minister? There's this culture within us. And that culture, no, every woman paying the former president. Who say not in fee? Ado, not in fee. We had to use state resources to renovate his place. Kufosu, yeah, the same thing. I think it was only John Ivan Satamis now, or he stayed at the castle. Rollins to live at the castle. John Mahama to did the same thing. So we have to stop these things. At the moment, ministers be okay a program they are not using state bungalows nema. I think that those things
I'm saying point for correct say no can be
no but oya vice president otna ohono
okay
obeye o mampenyino otna he oha na otna he but it was a state bungalow what did they metro so John Mahama, when he was vice president, he lived there. And so, well, if I become president, there's no need moving. I'll simply stay there and complete whatever I have to do for my country. And no, what I'm trying to say, let's bring a legal regime in place. Say that we are an appointed government official. You are a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, normal mawa. You live there. If you cannot live there, then you are not fit to serve. Look how it happened at the jurisdiction. All these things breeds corruption. Intermediate, it is about time. Almost setting this case as an example. It's a national crime, a crime to the state. Who they hear?
When they renovate, they should preserve it.
Exactly.
For that year, their castle.
No, that tempterium should be preserved.
Because it has become an artifact, more or less. And you know the price of artifacts.
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
But I think say your institutions in your Juma. Okay, your institutions in your Juma. It cannot be the case, say, this state edifice has been left to rot. Then the regional minister is not aware, like who kind the estate agencies. Back room politics are said, politics. Until your democracy, we have to rework it. Because even look, if we allow our institutions to work, the corruption be from Ewo Krum. But because our institutions are not working, now politics take precedence over competence. This is what happens.
Because institution in Juma, na mo say politician ma say Barack Obama buy no asem o kan say ye hia aban a na beti bawe institutions in Juma and one no, but politicians infiltrate institution more to the extent say institution leader no dan no so say Juma pa kra na politicians say the influence no dey say no anya bi na yeti hu.
So that is why our judiciary, okay, say when they were swearing John Mahama, the Supreme Court judges, you see how the crowd was hooting at them. It has never happened. So if we make our laws to work in this country, politicians will not have this hold on us. Over the last period, look at the political verdicts we got from our courts, even to the extent that the former majority leader DAE, it was an embarrassment on our democracy. Until you per se your democracy too poor. Look, it is not anybody who will tell us politics abedruno yan scale it down. This country will explode into flame one day.
That's it. Diva mamra so ansama ko ambassador so. Yan hwe me per se ye hwe sika kure bia ebe ko bebi a mantam so afo ne be wakokotena na enye bebi a oman no de amane se wontena yi maka se bi se bi obenya hoho bebi on beda ne nasefo bi hoho ebeba abesra no enye se personal hoho mpo ye fa ne se bi a state visitors according to nasefo nyina no ese mo bebi do wotito wontu manifie ese kope hotel ma omo da sa ne mani nyina anti fie nwotwe ansa ne me yakoso na edan we so esi wase no ugidi se esefata so man bibi atise yekoso aka me sanka ono anka ne residence no nkwampo dia aka beka se bi ehye da anya yi papa se ne ba kope one residents no maybe mampani bo beda maybe asoafo so bo mo so betena che say ni nyina asay who ne say yiba like sorry divine
Agya Kwabena edi kan ma me nchi ahwefo mo hwe yen ne omo so omutie na me mbo wo no production team ne so abaso na critical issues do say Saturday there edu anopa say dia obia fidie eda hase na unim say topic here ye bae me ba no pay me fifie ba no na me quite energized like na energy no was strong but me share a day with TV so ya na bottle like my sad like when you look at something like that the spectacle like who say it doesn't look good at all like for a country like Ghana and unim me hu be bia me sha asem no ase enfenfi because me no ka say Ghana no e ba ko pe o de we ni ye ni bi o ba bia na governance any government jumedi no is a continuum when one party comes and as a government back be inherit here you inherit both the liabilities and assets until so uba assets o mo e fa so a wudidi wo ho no udidim but the essence who see and sanity so you ask yourself say that to abama aban fufura aba now we decide say as for certain things there I will not make do and as me find juma me find adiwe enye meanwhile no na spending resources so and for me I think that President John Dramani Mahama Wabe sa culture we as I say or jettison or eschew no crack because ono so be sa adiwe bia yeti ase ya na o man no ye call ye nim 2 a ni asan ye chi 3 o ti ase now mami twa adwin ko bibi so and it's happen one maintenance culture and yet when say the value of everything we know how to execute and then erect monuments and structures but when you say when it comes to putting in place mechanisms IED making sure say ye maintaining facility no ye hwem ya krakra no e ma benefit mo bi fufuro so ba better sen yet no a unim say ye ni sa hyehyɛ no e honum imagine the number of government projects are e honum a in recent times ya o hwɛ me no be ukọ Taiman abokobi
yeah
I don't know what happened unim say ma ye kwan bi wo honum ye to abawie na o within 3 days no me ye kwan no ye kwan no wie na Agya Kwabena o de opa ko bi sa resident bi o te honum and di 1 week e kwan no so na tutu
They want to
justify expenditure ye to aba no wie no utim so nipa no agi contract no ato dada wanye but because of all the things around them ye ba be holding to account it quickly no as some ye bibi and na time and aboko bi
my area construction is going on
gidi and na basa o omo ya ade no omo say na so aka ho na unzo mampani na na do bae no onu mi ade we am hu ni ministers for you I'm not surprised because onu no this culture ne bae our entrenching so aka ho
right there
na na do some throw bi akonya so e say be boni dua
and the reason no
na nkakonya ye nyina yetena so a yesi o akonya de as we are president I be you be dedicate even one for you but want to mean sorry say who to kwan all over the country you be assigning one specific car e de ama wakonya e be obetena so we be ko bia do akonya be ko but who see etu na there so one so do akonya bae so for na akonya ma and so tena se ma ne yi it means that profligacy say yaba be to sika yaba be hu eniama ho ma yendi say no enu ne the mentality when say on the 19th of November 2024 ya na to commission 5 ambassadors
19th what
19th November
oh, are you kidding me
I'm not kidding you you can check 9 na me be ma EBAC here ambassador ye dey call Spain your friend no Mrs. Regina appear Sam ya signing no would say onu no ko Spain wo you likunu the special assistant any ni cook edi kan koye official residence for ambassador no I want Madrid no maame no na busuafo so omu nkodam unim hotel nkodam koda hotel Compostela Madrid I tia 1,550 a day for 3 people alone no need to say day na Ghana spending in excess of 83,000
evidence been there where wo here
no it's online
online
online I mean say audit information
from which source allegations
yes I'm saying that
say na wo bo ni din so no no ye no perform so na gina na wo bo ye she da ni nyina so bia say auditor general acquire report say the auditor general acquire report
so I mentioned the days was mama information was okay mama information about odi asma me can me see on the 19th of November na president former president
appointed
so in omo ye 5
granted
and make sure some go do Spain hono
da bre no so mo pai
me ban ni pi the hotel no so masa so bodo ni atena
and I'm saying the source obetumi abo say be the source of your information
who's producer our inside we do Google can asma me can me person me say issue a e wo hono mo ye fact Agya Kwabena wo ni me bet na show you so embom srebu nkan bia to dent anybody's reputation or credibility. I won't do that. What I'm trying to tell you is say sa suban we are ekoswa for a whole regional
for na ye nim dia wo kan wo hwenti ya twe ho okay me that say
good
for the fact that yeti ha say na say ye di ade ahye wo sa ye say mu de mu na motitwe ye say ye di jawa na ye di aso ye di so so na ye di jawo eti na for so afo no what it means is say jumedi bi ye di ahye wo sa no so no ahwe so yie now they are benefiting for ade ya nkusie any a friend say termites in impotro awowo ne de keka ho nyina fufu omu a obi e ko ho no ma osuro yi o hwa ye ne papa mu no dan da ho no and it cut across who say because of the fact that as a country you take inventory of your assets any stock any records no wouldn't so bia kwa no the nsaka bia ope no ye de ope I can tell you number of people are almost abandoned government abandoned projects and even government quarters wako pension 6 years 7 years so that's what you bia nko bisa no hwe wo ye dwuma water works ofi hono mu a no ama ne baba betena hono mu bi nko na obi oye present work or year juma sisi ano oni baby take because he taking records
and they have to pay him
and they have to pay other people see meaning baby police quarters are those days omu rent here Emma police for better say compound house no be better na wouldn't say because he taking stock sir transitional arrangements no all the time you disclose once na meaning a lawyer e ka say as a see man trickle down to the districts assembly level say na be your whole na sign information na aban wouldn't say spend ska current you na police for na lu ba bia no obia maya na nim so oja hono mu no de eja na busuani ni wa na ya Ghana police for na etua ho ka every month so all of these things no our systems ni mu a create problems and challenges e dey my as a country me dey ade we am dey mani hu we no we must hold somebody accountable say wa cause huge financial loss to the states
and when they will do
90 eto about when they did answer when you say one thing that is significant to assume you can say wouldn't say in the history of this country if you come and come up pencil minister be antana akunya so 8 years continuous that
yeah
Tony
yeah
minister be you are what as regional or whatever minister
no defense minister 8 years
there be also defense minister 8 years
so many ministers
regional minister
okay say the Ashanti did how many years
8 years
it did
non-stop yeah. So we are there 8 years non-stop na say fan say challenge me or one thing I want to win try to address it maybe sir when you know yeah uninterrupted mandate authority
for 8 years
for 8 years and you couldn't fix it and odie yete ha next year auditor general's report beba and maybe now I didn't know this was on board odie ke co previous year you go and check expenses are on my year in hosting dignitaries the president and meetings are on my year outside that structure. Any hotels,
and
you cry for Ghana.
And let me see, they should put that cost together and compare it to the 1.5 million not all cancelled because of that. He couldn't inhabit.
Okay. President Kukumasi not on that hotel. He lives in the Menchia guest house.
Okay.
On that guest house.
So Uchiya.
But that is not also right.
That is not right.
Architecture.
It's not even
the president is the responsibility of the state.
It was wrong. At a cost, and I say free.
Free price wrong.
Okay.
See, whether free or it's wrong. Obe yo mampenya.
Okoda hona bibiya na
bi wonu mu a. Otumi ya ofa wudi a. Obe yo mampenya na be ye abaya su.
Lawyer, you know.
Otumi nyesa nyama no.
Okay,
divide. The me person mean children say most importantly sa cost we ya accrue the amount mine e car ya bo e dia to no mo ne sa boni we ya ye di we no. All the time we are always talking about increasing our taxes, our revenue mobilization without looking at the fiscal profligacy, the kasa so mo ye conducting your home in power. Imagine that every time OGM levy, OGM betting tax, OGM COVID-19, all because we say aban here sika. It's aban here sika. Sa na ma we mu na mu dia de koye.
But I say, ambassador, as come ye te ho na wo twetwa mu na wie ye. E ma wo kra ka say ada ya discuss here na am so ye be de akire na ya hwese the city. E na no pe ye ne onyanfo Alexander Akon. Ono no oye immediate past the previous regional minister and onyanfo Mr. Mono Semensa eba no. Na ye ne di nkoma no pe. I'm not actually say one okotene fio somewhere March, April 2016, and now free was 7 January 2017. And now what are not yet? That man pedi nanado man pedi that nanado shy ewo enkrahano and also parking in near free fio call intino na a habitable a one no etie. Enti ohu infonino ni ho dwiri ni ye pa. Wo so why obia wadi pani ewa ban mu da. And I'm saying the university. I brought no the for a no picture near the atosono. Until they say, and an abban penny tenabireno, a one and a sin and net, a brand of war. And nay, the tutua, and yen cry. What's in up a band winning said a banshee city fa. Sad ye see, any stater, say, a dying woman. What you say?
Well, I don't know, my minchia, one minchia, more fast free. I totally agree. And add that Simon Osei-Mensah should be arrested and prosecuted immediately.
Hey.
Simon Osei-Mensah should be arrested and prosecuted immediately.
Why?
Why? Because as a regional minister, he has a duty to maintain all state properties in his jurisdiction. Council Anamwa. He has that. So if you now the property here can and you're there, Sabio, a Ben residence in you. Or your presidential lodge. I thought also no Kukumasi. It is one of the top-notch furnished properties in the country.
Yeah.
Maybe once the president does it. No, yeah, some Kwabena buying Biela. Say, Tama na akuno ho, na yimpa, was said in Pame. There used to be a very beautiful tennis court. There used to be beautiful tennis court. Those who say Jalampa, no, so why shouldn't we arrest Osei-Mensah for misuse of public property? So what I did show him now, but I say you have misused it. If you want to say, he has a duty to make sure that the president is secured. President Badawo. Ashanti region.
Yeah.
In the US, at some point in time, in the UCC Dam residency, you come in command na champions so obviously become. The three best of them, more Takrade. Ehwe never base na hona. Sunyane
kama pa.
Kama pa. No Sunyane so it is more like Kumasi Dio.
Yeah.
And then Kumasi. Yeah. We are not sana a Tamale Abasana voter region. You know, they were properly set. Some of them, for presidential law, you know, are so excluded from the
residency. Yeah.
Why did we do that? So that the regional minister would always be available. Friends who open the gate in them. In the BBS or region, your friend, no idea. No, it is some ginger or can say, what in the baby, I don't need anything. In some ginger or some men say, what in the baby, I don't know anything.
The only rich man. Check,
maybe he was even being paid rent allowance.
Yes.
And then they say, Bisa say, you share ATSC. Yes, sir.
Miss Wenchi or say Mesa. I say, Che, over
Simon
or say, Che, I say Mesa.
Simon or Mensa.
On record, he has proved to be the worst regional minister ever in Ashanti region.
How?
Yes. He's the minister who sat on air. Who business and development power in Ashanti Ponyum. That man. That's the regional minister. In spite of the fact that your vice president is from northern region. No, what did he say? That's him. That's him. So, okay. What did he assume for
them? A tape be a buy now. You to me verify so.
Oh no, Jacob, now stop this. Your tape you bought her. You know that boy.
I think he came out to apologize.
Yes, and then the voice in gone.
He came to apologize. Yeah.
Him.
He denied it.
Well, but denial does not mean that I've said it's not true. Council.
Denial is not true.
Unless you prove that it is true. Yes, but I'm saying that there is video evidence of him saying that. There's audio evidence of him saying that.
Right.
So he's in this deny. And in fact, Council court was swear by Bono Jacob. You know it.
And yeah, once we deny or admit in it stands as denial. And you know, we can make our case.
Jacob now. Otherwise, a gross misconduct. A gross misconduct.
And a crime against the state.
And I agree with you. It's a crime against the state. There, Obiala, what's it? A manager production in some 1 year. Open charge a number. Say all the regional residences. So why are Dama? Into Japan, why are you know what? Seko Ashanti region development now. I am inclined to believe strongly that he had intended to run down the place and buy it.
Which?
Yes, go to Kumasi Sisia. The KMA boss ni property not him. Mana Koshaji man mutimu. Koshaji man put one channel. Sapon.
MTN for no.
No. Big company be ho. Wait to maybe and waste it we see estate to a farm. Oh. Yes. Wait till maybe we say estate to a farm. Now, what kind of greed is this?
Maybe a hotel way, maybe I for hotel. Your friend is saying, PBC for hotel way. Golden beam a chill hono.
First now where you a damn plot to know. Cassin pa. Muko Kumasa Moko tennis one I think now. Please go and see it. Now, as a regional minister in Surado, presidential lodge, they decided that I will let it go. And Louis glasses are going now with you. Residents so why the whole round. Residents why the whole round. The security war I know. I know Kumasi very well because I schooled there for about 30 years. Agya Kwabena. Into what you Louis what doing going on what they find him. Louis na air conditioning and what they want. Ingwa pepper be out there what they find him. I saw the furniture there. Proper antique furniture. Presidential. Many Rollins go, so I know what I'm talking about. I went with that Thomas there, so I know what I'm talking about. So why Yancha at Thomas over the hole? In Rollins over the hole. No, why your original minister?
Even
I say my penny I for concert November 2016. 2015 about 2016 krano.
That's where
Mama da.
Yes. President Kohwa on the lodge. In the ministers now officials say can so you go the other one. And some security for so one thing. So what why are we here?
Okay.
Why shouldn't we arrest or search it? Look at this. Here.
Air conditions na tutu.
Air conditions no.
Tutu
Then what? Residency, president, regional minister. Or same minister. Or what there? What did they say to next gas shadow? No other repair them then. That will be our prison.
But you know, I blame the appointing authority because the president said that way you need your kumase. That's why follow up 8 years. No need the cost for no more. Nanado has also failed us.
And the calling you there, Agya Kwabena.
Debt situation.
Agya Kwabena.
I was debt
Ghana film. Say a play her name kasa ho on chede you. Ya some way you true. Say that of that's it. That's it. But I won't say anyone. Abana Ghana for 2024. On here no open this for some good you. No. But people have had enough of impudence. Look at this.
Pavement in a grass also.
Pavement in a. No, say, Mesa, who papa then? President as a president Chabila. So, what papa no job, the middle of Kumasa.
The pavement is also.
Come, so, a same man, son, papa, no job, the middle of Kumasa, into Benjamin Wyadam. And senior council in trust, you know what? Trust, the law of trust. Adza or your property alien either the public property, and this property was given to us in trust. Now he says there dominating or the president Oba okay the baby fufer at what cost?
Actually, who's a baba?
Nala sumpona over Keti residency. You are a crime. What's our more that's the one? What that more that's the one? Nance now what? I was no one to know. I Muko India. Mukwen. The place was very nice. Mission for this will say, or the assistant financial. Nadana ambassador watch them. Ambassador Jim Bella Chedo, Obe say then nothing was wrong. The only thing was you were saying mattress or what I do. What's more? Chief and baby Bella mattress no be needed that you don't know and no do and yaki. What's he saying? Definitely Bisa or kind a friend and my Kokurima. They would tell you. I kept them there because and then ambassador to him. No any beginning. On your Bella Jede, oh yeah, Basa. Maybe Bella say, why then was this? But it has become the habit of other government officials there. Once he's appointed, he's the king of the world. Everything must be changed.
Yeah.
So I don't say, yeah, the county in Tumitia, look at the youth of this country. The youth of this country, look at this. The youth of this country, look at this. If, look, youth of this country, pavement people away for them, you here. Sama.
And they say, war about you have got to another is some.
Anyway, yeah, that's your background. Your background was some.
I don't know this one. They were very young. You were going to say, you proclaim Kodowa. Yami
No one was saying.
When you the newly appointed regional minister, otherwise it was in total bush. Nti make the one choice mensa buso o se mensa my one.
Munye boni e we bi so beka so why boni. Nti no obi an na dwene enti anu ye de ne be si ho am se no ye bre bebre o do hwere ba ko ho a ye be san discuss other topics nti no ye be dia we na minim se ye nya ne tie se otekokko so no ade ne be kokko de de won bia no ye de won se maba na obi di message bi buy na somebody buy no we de etwimi na so ese meka. Well, say, do you want to tell us that you don't have correspondents in the Ashanti region? UTV will be say a plane. We have. We do. so which me akasa se me dada na so yes
it was a security zone.
Yes,
no
better,
one had access to
yes,
the place.
Yes, better late than never. Anya hwe kra no say aba na ye ka ho asem. Nti ye beda se na obi di
Agya Kwabena. I want to say I hear say otumfo so person ko. Otumfo should know to say ne nkwala na wode won ban kran be ministers o man bona bro.
Okay.
And to the extent say hospital grandpo no as Kumasi apro. Kumasi hospital apro.
Ye be din komo ye beka ho asem esanse ni nyina ye nsam a e wo ho say to me kana messages bebre o ha na mo ye nko topics no so wi a na ye be san ba we dey han na me say sem free so me say ye mama me say I say free so operation recover all loots MPP for a press conference said sana mo to one unconstitutional illegal to ma catch them call for say ora for no to suffer mo obi anko almost say witch hunting some the betata the previous administration for no and someone who do bebre you're taken that ora na ye share nankasa and afi MPP for also stand and omo take someone short to call for some more invitation we more man na be say ora no come invite you obi and son until omo kasa asem no mama 10 minutes on this issue.
Meanwhile, Enoch, you are a lawyer. Say your citizen arrest. Now, MPP, what is wrong with MPP? I have always viewed the party as the party with intellectuals. But lawyer, look at the way our communications call. MPP, we never intellectuals like you, more in a responsible position be to head. No Oma Kofa Omo relations nema. Mo baby amode patrina akodru. And the people who held that press conference, I can forgive them. Me do omo boni beche omo because they are first timers. Because I can't fathom why. And the person who even read that statement was a lawyer, correct?
I'm send me my products. Or guess.
Me who never say no. Me never program had that. Me who never say, hey, anyway, income we now say income never crack a shower. So, this look, has MPP reduced itself to this pettiness? Ora. Any legal backing saying under the constitution, me lawyer, but with military security background, citizen arrest yeah lawful. What is wrong with putting a team in place to gather information? It is yeah. Me know your neighbor. Na akronfa ba me fie. Na me shout to say akronfo no say mami me shout to say akronfo oyebi and I'm under attack ambassador people are shouting and I'm shouting thief because I want to help illicit support and yes sir na eja come na say oh shut up don't
menka
what are they afraid of? Unim Nana Akufo-Addo ya debi na manage as a youth. Said the government had a lot of useful appointments. But these young men disappointed the youth of this country. They became vampires. And all they needed was money and power. Look at very critical ministries like lands and natural resources. Abu, as at the time call, he was less than 40 years. Look at defense, a very useful person, 8 years. Share upon Nkrumah oko information, any works and housing. Look at Sensu. Offering oko works and housing to roads and what highways. Look.
Also, by a vampire. Obi so vampire did some no vampire, how do you mean by
they came to suck the blood of the country?
Really?
They didn't position themselves to be future leaders within the party and for the country.
So they came to suck the blood of the country. Evidence, but a bit to begin. So I can
Well,
say, winning.
You see corruption. When I say blood, events cast its own shadows. Oh, the way I Ghana for vote here. That alone should tell MPP say the people they put in charge of affairs, they let the party down. Until now, I cited with me, Papa say, Unkwala Otunfo Smuse Ministers, Emma Asantimano.
We don't hear more. Said the share total votes now, of course, said the voting party in the choir. That doesn't mean say a woman and or me no be binti between I guess you say asimesi or binti ne inti na moto abani say a general atmosphere no and I'm about on the course.
There's a collateral damage inti na man single out one person. I am identifying myself as a youth, with my fellow youth who had opportunity to lead this country. And also, John Mama has done the same thing. If they want to go the course of what MPP did, NDC will face the same fate. Ghana for the when we were talking, some people felt they were wiser than everybody. They didn't mind anybody. At the end of the day, look at what happened. Look at Parliament. The people who lost their seats. The only people who were able to scale through were people who had money. Look at Damangu, it's even under contention. Bimbila, for instance, Dominic, he used to win over 10,000. As a matter of fact, he was getting MPP the largest votes in the northern region. Go and check the records of the last elections, the gap. It was less than 3,000. That should tell you something. And media orano. That is the best thing John Mahama has done. Only say the atmosphere is charged and Ghanaians are so happy, even with the Ora team. And I tell you, some of the members of the Ora team are my friends. If you see the kind of information they are receiving, I'll tell you on authority say, Obi, Ephraim is all the cast, but shame if you can't say David. You can't do that. Uti abaymuno. You were enjoying, you didn't know me. Cast no free hina, odibeshe mifi. So I gave that information to the Ora team as a responsible citizen. Uti the mitro. And given the fact that Oman Penyin and Akufo-Addo Yadebia, I will forever salute him. Also, see, no government official should take any vehicle along with him or her. But how did these vehicles end into some people's hands, and to the extent that
sir, somebody next come when you said will be on my directive say we are swap for may use V8 within Accra or call long distance and what use, but I'm Anyejuma.
Well, but at least
Otimiaka
Emma Obia who say so already there Ghanaians, any Ghanaian who want the progress of this country, and you say because it is MPP we are talking, no. NDC will not be in power forever. If NDC be the same thing and MPP for year, they have instituted Ora, and Ora will remain with us forever. And I think it is a clever way to go. And we share atmosphere now. President have started even with the appointment the way it shows that John Mama have learned from experience. And for nothing at all who say the age, Skaben or Periasi. All he can do is to leave a legacy and Kaiso Wamba. So the Ochina Nebabi be pray Akunja we so they look at his good works. But also be the Yanumaya. Beto aba beto.
Me that say Ima. Mami mouse lawyer. Na sabona mo twa letter mo ye press statement can say enya de amobama mo nkrofo akwani wo say more or less a winch hunting kind of tactics been abana use to sound by attack mobile administration member nipa na ewo mu ye hwe but in reality no we were Ghana ha what now usu when musu cantonment rage unim say dey na what here na nsan I think say Ghana research phobia Ghana Research Institute for workers quarters ana wo
CSI
workers abro sign wo yesi o ho a na o si a private developer to state institution like CSIR
any agri research
yes such research work research so na ye bibia wo wiase yesi bebe adwumayefo ne tie ebe research dey abo mama na ko nanim no ye dey aba private developer and no dey excavator kusi wo say abrosan na eto aso no the parent mu nyina nsi mesi nko ya to ma no to bedwuregu no dey sini dai. In your opinion as a Ghanaian sanyema akosue no ohunu ni say na for the aura no so abesoto ene mu stand e wo aura no 10 minutes
yo Agya Kwabena me da say said the medical can my previous submission say governance is a continuous process.
Yes.
Now I will say government appointees are Omanpenyi John Dramani Mahama power now almost so almost lobby to get to catch the eye of the appointing authority. Some being appointment must be wary. Oshe Yera Simon Osei Mensah, he chalked a lot of successes in the Ashanti region, and yet Enema we see in Kwa. But Oshe achievement because he has added on as far as government accommodation air concerned, almost see nice modern structures for the regional coordinating council. And I'm GD say okay facelift and so the administration and then the man be very significant. But negativity, neglect of the friend say the official residents, and then the man abema the achievement or year or holding in because now it is the negative story that is flying, not the positive story. Yeah, best say Abaya take you over in investigations in Yabekum. Said the open source 82 the second Nyamekese as every notice on also record in the Hakosheno. We GD say Abayam penny for back come with trouble and I won't be also 2 who be not yet 2 as of mine. Say or say will be a surcharge, say also will be na your punishing the Nico Jina court and I could no in one. Said the Ebekubia no me GD say I will have to serve as a precedent for all of us as a nation. Notwithstanding that, we should also tell our story of some of the achievements. I was Santemantema, Obey Manswafo, or mine. Abain Swafo, a kind of minister of state, a regional minister, and so no. Oh yeah,
Mama, me perceive more special treatment in there. Mama, come wise and your before the close of by the close of the program.
Right.
But for now,
next one,
ora no, perceive basso.
Me the one who say, Agya Kwabena also want me time. Na yaka abain so achievement, abain that dance achievement. Once a year bomb pie ma offer. Ambassadors and PL abain say no so no be deliver. Na boa my Ghana me be can ho asem. Okay, orala. Yeah, minor, you have the right to protect public property. Your constitution, no, and they are saying in answers on mine back. Saying, no, sudi, say you must mine a japadi, say, ya, Gigina, ye boho by any GC or mine bapa. I don't it is in our right, and in na ima eka citizen arrest and one seminal. Because as members of the public, now you must mine a japadi, ye discipline, ye say no, and now say ye destroy no, and now obi area, and now obi yen yebia a day or manager padiano ebeto atopra, and as a best saying na bejene JJ mua, I will say didn't more nipan ne koma abain before police for na or mo funny pano, no mo suyo mo hwemu, so sefata so twen ye de sa so twen e man. NPP as a political party, we can work as a fidie so and esi so pi. So we are not against any measure put public officers and former appointees and the people of Ghana to be accountable. We can't be say NPP as a political party is not against. We are never against and will never be against any measure which is lawful. Put in check the people of our country, including public officers, both serving and former in check. Say the bear or minor, ye sika, ye japade, any DBA ho by na yetimi di juma, e di aboa o man ne timem for amayin anyi mu chefapa. Agya Kwabena, Omanpenyi John Dramani Mahama or toa as candidate John Dramani Mahama, Ghana for Bo, as part of the social contract with the people. Say Oba or the a cool by friend operation recover all loot and what NDC manifesto promises. Now, when you say or be it is corruption watchdog committee and bibi omo defining in detail but ebia wanya to me you know and ebia or they become na say bedwam akakoma on a force of law na ba begina na enya some level of investigative prosecutorial and even the powers of arrest any sa nneema na yebetimi ehu make I say na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo airborne to in 2016 e she Ghana for bo say oba na ban the office of special prosecutor ebeba na eba be investigate corruption and corruption related offences oba ye no so no or the comrade bedwam e ma mrase bedwa agitum e ma ya set up the office of the special prosecutor ya man clear mandate ya man the power of arrest and the power to investigate and or even the power to freeze accounts and those kind of things say the 2 million yoko near the war mo investigations no ya set up office in pepe say office of special prosecutor frel say yoko frel and also mo be chewa utwin ka say won jumedie no eye unlawful ba wo hwe sa banum kuya operation recover all loot here ne release a buy on December 18th 2024 in the year of our Lord Yenia Felix Kwachi Ofusua na oye spokesperson for the incoming government transition team no and oye acting spokesperson for the president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and such as no a press release by press statement na the TV seminar say preparatory team towards president-elect's anti-corruption drive preparatory team na to me amde ma omunya say omon gather information meaning say omay whistleblowers omay spy dogs omay konkonsa bedwakuo na omonjeje information na yemboabo ano na so mampanyi ebetena akonwa so wi a information a pacho pacho mami
ntejuma no enko kwasa juma no
mami pacho manusi oji manusi boni a onte de mekan
concern
konkonsa konkonsa ya ade a o ka kire obi a without the person's knowledge say yima wa hai na ma beka ni ba ho asema kire Agya Kwabena ma be ni yima ho konkonsa kire Agya Kwabena
say obi say o de ka be si me fia me si me mpene na ma ka kire ma koye konkonsa
say o de no ka kire obi na ma ne ti o
the party brought this man
see something and say something. We are sorting. The term konkonsa no. Yeah. Oh man, the definition of the man no. Oh man, skill definition. You see, konkonsa means that giving an information about somebody without the person knowing.
Yes, you work konkonsa no say obi kontompo obi
it is not always in kontompo.
Until the battle.
Konkonsa is never always cast so say but make one want some without your knowledge. Now catch a third party. That's the definition of konkonsa. Anything I konkonsa. Anything say omo gather information but because they don't have the force of law omuntimi enko chi obi omuntimi say abedwaku nyesa citizens so because ora no enye registered entity and say established entity regulated by law but say bia meni yima ho ni Agya Kwabena ho ni ya fa na say bia obi ni divine ye boni bi tia o man na ya ho de be so a ye betimi amon na koma police for their dance aka ho na police for afolo yen adanse na ye wo no na omo dey investigation and no there is no wrong
so that's but
oral is a committee established without a force of law. It's if oral is going, any individuals now, and no, and there is a procedural breach as far as a criminal offence and other procedure acts are concerned. Two, oral say the mandate, clear mandate here say a preparatory team or gather information. Now wabwa ni nyina no na wo de ama omampanyi e pa on attorney general or de ama no na so na ho na wo betu afa ho so obeti abedwako fufuro na wo be come na se bedwa kwaje tumi na tumi o de be man o de sa information na ma mo say tumi am de ama mu yi no ene ma me woni mo fanye sei na mo fanye hwemu wo sei ma me e bia me use the traditional established anti-corruption institutions ayewo o mem say police yoko office of the special prosecutor ene ebobi kan ho ma me siraje mo ne sa ne ma ye o eni enyusu e no ye bete foforo another ombudsman aba be kan ho a ladable in so far as I be bo ye man no ejapade na ama ya ticket asese ne pro ye kankan so a o ye mem ha say no we as a party are not against it but as it stands now oral entity free any invite any member from the new patriotic
party so invite you be patrol that's what invite you be
no tie the minority for any press conference am kan and say omonya ni ntie say ora na be toto ne nsa frɛ former information and no whether the information they had no true and I say false men cite any letter from oral say oral say oral atun safre ebia ino kan hwe afọ akwase me yin sembia no ana atun safre Agya Kwabena say be yin sembia no me hu bi me fan to oral so omo mandate e de ma omo guso omo ye na no me hwe ye no mo nam sase bi so and na mother compound so omo gather omo information. That's the mandate clear that the president has given them, and the president has the power under Article 58 the executive authority no so ade bi obeye o de be bo mine resources ho ban bia obeye enunti wo se wo hwehwe information bremia omo de omo hwehwe se de omo be hwehwe na ye nokre se enya nokre omo de komo amampanyi na amampanyi so decide de omo pass information enya ena etu anamon eti here there is only a caution ena ye minority
na denti na bonimu say ora fonto nsanfro bia
ye yes ye nim na information ena obi so ate
meba ora fonto nsanfro bia na mo ko dia press conference ka say so ora fonto nsanfro mo mama e unconstitutional sa wonim say ade no eye unconstitutional kwana say de ade pa bi beba ade na wonim say boni bia ni babi na woni adwiri bia wachiri no o fa ho de nta achiri say okay munyam odwo yeta mochi say memiti oi say yaka say nyina tie hey ya bachi wifo o ma mo chi e wa ha ye nyina obi anchi and you person ya bachi o e ma de act beba etu ankrofo ano say binim say menye krofo a mi nyane ya bachi o beba say binim say menye krofo a krofo mi nyane because binim say menye krofo etiri say ebia munim se bibi nkoye na se betumi afọkọ bi so agye manager pade na se ekuo bi aba na se ekuo no ora so far mobile me no so watata obi a me no so bi mati tu bi se be wati bi na mente ya dia ane na yefo ya nwode nta wo machi mo munye omodwuma ebe wi ase se ya nokre se de omaka ne ya nokre se ya nokre no na ye hunu se ye betu mampamri kana ka me se ye ya mankofo nya adwum se press conference ankofo yi e se bibi hye akire ana
Agya Kwabena who say parliament in the chamber of parliament
yes
I say can be no parliament your house of records okay say now no nche bia na the minority the leader of the minority Yera Agya Kwabena afenyo markings ebeka say some supposed ministerial the friends nominees designate to bia almost no correct on kind party we know who it is not true e di ni ba ye no de he necessary wo the afenyo kan of parliament Omanpanyin Mahama ete ne office ede bi ne nam ne krati panyin sa so ebeto dwa no de he ne sesan wo ede nti sa sesan ye no obi so ate se ora se or the investigate or the extend invitation ama bi maba na emfamra kwan so na otu ne manfo se obu ni sa 2 million to bi afro amenkwa ne bone ne sei ya ka se ene ora ya ma ora no tumi e wo mram omuduma ye fro no wankwa se ye bechewo ana ye fro no wankwa ye bechewo but stand now ora fro no wankwa ye ntimi chewo o ka isa tete no na ahimfie timi fro ahimfie police bechewo ofie ko ebe supreme court ye ni ruling say ye fro ahimfie a opa na okọ no and ye fro ahimfie na wa okọ a na wo submit yourself to the customary mediation practices arbitration practices no na say ebubo no mo de omo fine bi ana say punishment bi to so no wanya omo timi chewo mane ye but wankwa so omo timi ye dai enchewo as it stands now we are looking at the direction of the oral and the attorney general designate yenya Leonard senior Dr. Dominic Ayene aba ya masibe abobo no I don't know so much ne appointment na tomorrow ye be so any in we hope say ye be so any in term because we need some of these institutions to be working ebeboa na sanitary system no na the perception ne me o ho no ya get it to reality na magana timi akonenim se wo hwe sa enema na ekoso na owura yi nyina no eba be hye agi ase because wo hwe attorney general ono na award the prosecutorial powers of the state in terms of criminal prosecutions and article 88 of our constitution to me and the boko edu nyina no eye attorney general edia edu say attorney general dia e hye nsa to me ni say attorney general nsa e wo say ono na de say to me ni ye adwuma edu say information owura agada no ye gidi so omdiri nyina be ka ma president say president power be bo akire e de ama attorney general na attorney general so akire emramu no the other side information no efa so a ebeye ye
me try no 1 minute ye be sama yesi ai sima bakope ye chichim dem bia batisi amotwa ye ba yesi
Hey, stop! everything. If your bodies abide for you. Abide you this way. And I do you so share. Why are you taking my life this way?
Until before this way back one Hey!
Why are you telling me this?
And cut!
Data, sorry. People know me, Acrobato, aka who knows tomorrow. Look, my profession is actor. People are always giving me encouragement because of my performance. This way chocolate drink, that is my secret. You just need Ori hot water. You just put it in. You just take it easy. Even it just sustain you hungry. If you take this way, never hungry. You can take it anytime, any day, anywhere, everywhere. Everybody enjoy this way.
With this way chocolate drink, all you need is hot water. Mix and stir for a creamy look, and you're good to go.
I love this way because it tastes so good.
This way chocolate drink.
Yet yesterday, and so that you will be at the crowd. Near wolf. As you say, dear, when Hono quite panel, Tintin no, a chum, and one neat fufu. So when you're quite pebby bosswa, a human is.
Neat fufu is available in 3 different tastes: neat plantain, neat cocoyam, and neat yam. Neat fufu is well packaged and so easy to prepare. So whether plantain, cocoyam, or yam, same preparation. In just 5 minutes, your tasty fufu is ready.
Under 5 minutes.
Neat fufu se manumbe nabi we am kwampa bi boswa manesi the tasty ya dadana manesi 5 minutes bet nabi manesi.
Neat fufu is so
we dey mo fa che ye fidie no ho to chima kakra na eja ye twa so tia ontia fo akwa wona na wa no guso awokasa na
de na meka nyina se de na meka nyina se
ofana no de na no si
de na meka nyina se
baba muso
NPP as a political party are responsible yentia ade bia ye de bebo o manager pade ho ban so far as enamra kwan so na ade bia so emfa mra kwan so no ye be namra kwan so no na ya fight etia ora ya ade nyina ye bom paye se omo be ye omo adwuma devoid of political friend say vindictiveness se bia me ne Agya Kwabena wo personal scores nti me di ora e ko settle me ne yima wo personal score me do area ko settle but say ade ora anama odotu no ya anamo enye based on it now onipa na ye bone adanse e wo ho ena ye di akire e di ama oman ne dia why not we are citizens and in so far as ye oman papa no oman Agya pade ko di ba akofo ho no ma etia me nu nyina ye nyina yo ha ne tia yen because you use for the interest of the state benefiting the over 32 million people e wo Ghana and nti ye be sere o say omo namra kwan so na omo fa nya adwuma na omo committee no so no it was established when President Mahama was president elect. As far as that is concerned, you name or mandate the ma or press our mandate, or more information. No more from our penny information.
Ambassador, my master divine and baby and so na fiashi. All right, so far, Metier Saboku de Blacqua was so many over 500 information, and still na biba na eba. We share 700. Okay. Let's say banner, but minimum say the baby so many beko. We share a bin maka, make I yane urenya food with any from our bossy East MP or Barminchawa, how can say or no Casa crowd for Bishia or the Bema Urafo, and say they will be because on the bone so many mahu that it is. Would you say already ye who say or mine say a ye bibia abba saying Nadia would you be near ya or Chirabino a baba bekaho. I'm an answer so be bad bemwa. On faculty can be soon casa major manager pade or quamboniso. na aye bibi abeda ho a obi obeba bia nso e de be adwuma na obi nso wo ho kra na be na me kra na orafo aba betwuma so o chine be na say abehwe mi nsem ana wo ora no de abeka de afa hotia wana fi ye hwe any MPP for so stand on mafa de agina yes sir
then I'm a member of the manifesto committee
sure
of the party. Now one of the critical issues obey was about corruption and how to fight the corruption, because the serious fraud office, economic and organized crime, corruption is Oracle. So we needed a radical way, because as our OCC Dapa na special prosecutor ni same, it's all about evidence. I am the Ghana for your person to use rasam. Your Bible radio so your kasa so ni evidence. So they them have to fight this mode of fighting corruption. And my some okay in there. Look, design a system able to gather enough information before the issue goes to wherever it should go. That is the basic fundamental point about the ORA.
Okay.
And son, you have some special prosecutor. More back at the evidence. And you have the court back at the hey, when you evidence, papa, another evidence he none saying. One Christian seminal sana. What the Brahma.
Okay.
Moso what you know. Now we have a attorney general. There were a lot of judicial and legal persons out. Also better in the form. No academy or a prosecutor based on this and that. Now what are they looking at? And they pay maybe in one of your sister stations. Airwork, airport side one. Kwame Nkrumah see baby of an agric mechanization.
Yeah.
The Sunday now, we upgrade Nimpo a research institute.
Yeah.
Now the as the one when I say tractors are. Not just the tractors never. Not just scientists we study tractors. It's a prototype in the crack in the INT war mechanization workshop.
Okay.
The Yankasa hen akosam person was about the young prototype in it. And it's one day tractors not the road.
Until that you best so let's see you could beat me a beer.
My Chinese warrior. This is the agri technology behind. What do you want? Oh, cocoa. I did Chinese what do to cocoa. I am very simple. More was had to cocoa, very simple, and they would have been prototyping it for us. That's the essence of that. I did you work that was sorry. What's what I'm a private developer. Private development strategy. What about work to down solo? The what to down solo. I don't want in there. Records are our company it was exposed. Now, what are these records? Sawoba, you came for a tractor, right? And almost no high pitches. It's in Kakrakra. So your contract is with the people. Now all these documents have been destroyed.
How are they going to recover them?
How are they going to recover?
Who is that
private developer? That is the question ORA is resolving. Moyana, we identify them private developer. You know, one are appointing as private developer, and for what? Today, judges who them, judges who what them? No, I can't padano do. Judges, I tell judges walk court.
Judges.
No, I could today. No, what's private developer?
Prison service, prisons for our police headquarters,
cantonment.
Cantonment also.
Assassin da oyan tem nyina ebeko wajeje ho. Several Roman Ridge on the Roman Ridge. Tan kra. Assassin kakre bi private developer. No way sabo sana kase for. Na owo mi there. So sasa abrosani wi a. Nala offer mo pe. Nsa na de bi amaban.
Sana developer na
yes.
Information mo nya no.
Enti no se yaye ora there. Yati yano there nala febi on keka yano ara. So you go into the agreement to create government in signing. So yeah, papa forward to go. Or papa sir forward to go. But the ban yaye. Is come na. Say what the nyimpa no cause SF4. Oh yeah, evidence no onye front was onye conk. Into one you papa what the brand nam channel papa sane da kokota ya ye bone ben. Oral was in the manifesto to the America, so it became a government policy. Now, Divine, 1 year planting for food and the job, you know, what the Abraham ran order to Lord Bernard. Is it governor?
Planting for food and job, yeah.
Lord Bernard.
No, Lord. I thought I wanted to be to
Galam say, Operation Galam stop. Now, then, everyone learned what to do. We took it.
In terms of
we took it as implementation. Remember, we took it now. Arrest.
Yes, sir.
That amount of people, even shoot on. They were shot on sight
to kill. Let's say.
And I just arrest them. Or shapit him the true gunudo. I don't put umbrella. Operation Galam stop. Even free SHS. You Nancy was in the number of quarter. A parliament. So I brought some swing. When you the NPP for when you bred them that. What position you do? What I'm ready. Oh, they said that you won't go to one. But I take up now. One of the reasons, the key reasons, the one now where politician. What to Obama NDC? Yeah, them operation recover all loot. Because say well, school down. Na say head minister we go you want that excavator you. Without a private developer. People see it. And I'm Gobia. People see it. As well as chapel then also police headquarters, police church. Say young person on your now into police church. Uchugu film. DVLA. Malame yabo for bad David na me. DVLA echo 37 or
Omaton.
In a DVLA. What on assassin nyala? Now, what on assassin we are? A dana wishing. Onye my civil servant. Otinamo a year. Because what on the square meters in dollars. So the private developer's interest has overtaken national interest. Cantonments are Abaniji, Kwame Nkrumah Jane, Abrofin Jane. What is the these are Danama public servants? And the Roman Ridge cover, why a concrete forest? Adana Bubon there. It is not following any special planning law. All in the name of private developers.
Sir, private developer, no very powerful person, pa.
Snapchat member. Uganda International School.
Yeah.
Why just Sasa what they one car park for a long time? Would you be not Sasa no one? Or that was sorry, yeah. Oh, private developer this excavator mission. So if we have seen all this, near Kade Yujoma, only na Daku MP for Swami, also our friend Obialama Monkon. Wafro Obialama Monkon. Daku, Sheyeo.
Ora frewa me.
Daku.
Ora so fro bia na.
Oso kabi me kabi pa. WhatsApp. E te komna.
Yes sir, so on sima na me ko di so na fe. Yanko.
One fro. Be sha fo wie na wonam. Mano wo ye fed. Ati no bi fe. Oh. I say, yeah, baby, so
no
one friend.
Your Excellency.
I just come now.
Yes, sir.
Sir, to America. And here we are. What pay you for moving? I was a witch hunting. Now, witch know how a hunt will be. If they are witches, don't be hunted. And the Wakafa tribunal. So, what can't somebody when another we move go post next year? Says what if you don't go to tribunal? Tribunal is our constitution. And I forgot what.
Oh yeah.
Tribunal, regional tribunal or constitution.
I think the district tribunals were outlawed by the Court Act.
Yes.
But the High Court the regional tribunals were maintained.
But even the outlawing of the judicial tribunal is unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional.
I listened to lawyer Innocent.
But what I will also add my voice in there, whatever the NDC has been voted for, it is not for settling personal scores.
No.
It's not to settle personal scores. It is not to say that you have replaced one witch with other witches. No. On this way, if you will talk against it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there, Marco Kumasi, Mokuda Samono say means why I need the meeting.
Obisa before information, or say, if I have information as a person, there is no law that prevents me from giving that information to another. Example, Umanukutin and Ora. This person or a member of Ora may proceed to lodge a complaint with the appropriate investigation and possible prosecution. If Ora enters into a person's land, unless that person complains of trespass or unlawful entry, a third party cannot grieve more than the bereaved. International said, Onipa ne yakwa na asase so no. Ono meka bibia na wa echi na baka se fo America.
No. What you establish the case will be that.
Whistleblower Act. How to regulate Whistleblower Act.
Ambassador Kasem say CI. Ambassador Kasem no yedi excavator akosi na asase so no.
So you know who brought this? You have to acknowledge the person who brought the message. That's lawyer Gao.
Okay.
The other defendant Achimota Forest, very good lawyer.
They get to one Achimota Forest. Say John Adam Munebu Safi.
Sasa mune you. MP Vuma Yebio. Divine.
Your course has your course.
Medase. MP Divine. Ambassador Medase. Divine. Yes, sir.
About the oral media Omudi. Some people are saying say a witch hunting attempts, and I say government is going after past government officials, political opponents in their account. For me, so be a bay for no there no hardin fear. Senpai boni bibia e betumi aye bia de tu sa be yi no de betete nipa no ho no mo. There's nothing wrong. Well, there's nothing wrong. So we don't be yi na say e bompa ribaba na e koma salachi na say wonye bia. So what did they fa ho ana meboa. Me adeba kwa ora we President John Dramani Mahama ba ya me hu say e demonstration ko ni say why no Brofuka se no meka bibi say why no unofficially official.
I said go mini ho.
I to say ade no unofficial but officialize no and na wamana look like a government body recognized by government.
The
executive power no kita no.
Anything that comes from for the president is official.
Yes. So when the me there was ade way. Okay, said 2017
former president. President elect.
Okay.
From that time
president elect.
So me there was ade way. There me there on say ade omu ye nyina say committee oral committee for no oni obi enya adwen a quickly no betimi obi wonu abebo na mane wo institutional unim say osimesi okuja to na di obone unim say osimesi na di obone 2017 MPP ba power oka abronye
come bafo
o de to ne ho so say onu no o chi lutu nyina o wiase so be kaya uni akogan opa friend says here or drive or traffic man e je in the traffic
let's so can say by people in the can
farmer ya chief in him
up to now.
Yes, ya chief in him
what mommy rolling time they go be the plan to the soldier for before Jake
I'm telling you say all these things happened sure minimobia otinifie an awia kete eni e buy ne be born pomu se pie na bia ni ho ni tu se e be hwehwe ni dey mu no ma suspect say it is kabi wa na ne emra ho na se emra no po ama ho kwan na ye bisa I see nothing wrong na mo di amu ye mo refi suddenly obi me say obi gina obi even saying
but we are moving forward, we are not looking
at so we have moved forward. So why do you complain about when we have put in place structures your official at least when say with their body recognized? Secondly, about the oral team press conference, member of parliament from Swami. It was needless. What was the point? To come in, I don't know if the press conference no person also to brofo or also to make a sebia. Otherwise, why not see what Ghana has say your oral team actual letters and now say we're publishing the thing online say we need you to come and answer questions. See, even right from the onset, they said it was for inquisitorial event is saying purpose, and then prosecutorial events the powers, you know. It was not with them. It was to they will hand over to the states. If you look at the information in Crawford, Edema Ora Anwa, if it is in a bad state, not Ghana Elusua, what is wrong with it? Already, we know that things are happening, and let me tell you, like Ambassador Kayano, NDC did not merely win because we think President John Dramani Mahama is a saint or is blemishless. What we know only say we are at the point that the sins and evils of former President Nana Akufo-Addo are whitewashing all the sins of President John Dramani Mahama because of Nyama Omaye. Eti Nyama be so na Omaye amagana buafu. We want to ask questions and no. The kind yesi kana o de ko tete atecha one pillar crane no more than 58 million. Where is that money? We want to know where that money is. COVID-19 ba ye yesi discover 54 million. And near the enemy mendibi minime bi omo mudi aduane mo say people want to know, and for the records when you say external debt as a country yentumi ntua da ye bisa say it is kabebre na moji ye na wehin esla when you say accrue more than 24 billion in esla to settle our energy sector debts. One city anko esla, we want to know. So if you are in all these sectors areas na say Ghana for say pesi ehuni e ka ora ntinu koko apaya. Yes, Papa Pieto. You dem run euro. At this point, see the mras try see the rompone ura. You fa blade in twitwa. Ni enti na Pieto ni now. You everybody should be rendered naked because ya say like yen na ya to abama yen like obi say yen taxes ni and resources no. You should manage on behalf of the people. Munye na man for ento mo. Enu hunti ne dem bae ni ebe wiase no nipa kuma bi nipa kakra bi no mo do mo feel so mo ye important che obi enti mo de o mo bedidi hwe amemu owe ohun eti say dokono ye de sha wonsa ye kasa kikawe o uni so kika dokono ne wi bi nka but opa hunu no to say ice kenke na unu a ohun ice kenke ni wi a wachi chane kakra no bi anya bi adi na wo de ne de obeta frɛ wonsa ho no because so na do wonsa eye na wo de wakeka dokono na we nyina yen kodi den yesi na ice cream man wo de wakeka dokono na we nti yen den this is the kind of things you people have done to us and they say enemy ora no it shouldn't just be about even government officials. There are technocrats and public servants. I'm telling you, they are more corrupt than the politicians.
Yeah, it's true.
Private people who have connived, who have used their companies and
works and housing,
all those people.
Finance Commission.
We need to go after them. And what we will say, yedi Eichito secondary school.
Yeah.
Yedi tomato, tomato echo. Na echo ya akodu kwan so baabi no. Oma offloadi tomato bush no e dey egu taxi mu because omo pese bedu.
Omo dey go to bush
for
taxi to come and take.
And it's happened.
Video no e be yimi e dey akire pa.
No, it's happened across and also omo connive such a person only MPP, only NDC and to home and no loot to the state. It's a real dey dem abese politician. But the reason why politician they be no the head road and they say ultimate responsibility no ayomunsa enewo some of these things no say crack whip and we will not allow them. When you say me look at say press conference, you see the reason why I'm still insisting say the press conference was needless was one say nipa organ nyina no technocrats the public servants even private people no they have come to learn say uni boni bia for nim kwhye MPP ni NDC obepa ho adi that is all. It was a mere press conference no And ordinarily, no more digging and Bonnie and we should go after them. All of them are now going to ride behind the friend saying, MPP say, the MPP members, they are killing us, so they are killing us. No, they will cry wolf, say, ye come. Meanwhile, when they were enjoying the loot, they were there. And this aura, I agree. And President John Dramani Mahama should take a cue. Say, government from 1966, it is based on corruption related either in perception or reality. All of them, see a tuaba at the TOBBR, now it is because of corruption. And you say,
you know, okay, and tomatoes, and
the papa na would try papa
he should be honored. These are people we need to publicly honor them.
Okay. You know, we have the Whistleblowers Act.
Yes.
It's like yeah.
Share number.
Whistleblowers Act, yeah. And they even around. Once the Whistleblower Act is rewarding, some of the kind of information, you know, now the kind of say more for example. Who say your percentage of an amount here, reward, and I believe that
already the end goes beyond Sanyama. And Sasaka say, I can't want some near is a bit difficult class will be between me. I say, or be a Sidine said, what education flat.
They say, someone who do a minor video. Almost a political caliso. Almost a political caliso. And I'm also a bit and I have a moment when you know much.
Okay. Auntie, the morning Simamina,
oral assembly. Me, I subscribe to the fact to say, as I say, a shemu pokina. Me, I told you sometime. Okay. Say, me the to me so whistleblowing yao. There was a publication I saw in the paper that was in 2008 about some guy be our DP foreigners be. And ya publish your papers we say ya china kotun sa home. Emma no kodem say 3 months so said then. And ya order graphic name. The guy too was in my neighborhood. On Miriam, I saw him. And ya then saw newspaper. So when I saw it and I'm saying no. Let me go and find out from police headquarters. Na me see mu pan call police headquarters could be some say. Most abranti we actually that on sawam. But ultimately mo mehu. Most what the for the white man be na dey bend dey. Me do police one no. Papa no hwe manimu na call the office no aba. No be bisa me say what is my interest in this matter. Na me catch and say me a Ghana ni. Na me catch say me a Ghana ni. Or say Ghana ni say me a wine. Na me say oh I just have interest in it. When him say okoba ye no anodo ne sabe family tiri ho. No say we a small boy. Sa same way twon free o person we ncha. Sa na ma we fire on for
good advice from the corrupt Ghanaian.
Asemo okay bi o man yo. I went to Ghanaian Times. That time no na editor, chief editor, madam no CEO say director no. Tina na me come bizan say, you know Tina. Na me bizan say, me call report to the matter. Later I was sent to the reporter no report to case no. It was later I got to know say not to know you know the jaba but the nipa no publish story no publish it because we nya ne share. And akwani afana ko is how no so be and police for na sort matter no. And do you know say right now it turned out say me mum na makọ nipa boni and they were coming after me. You see. On Peace FM I was on Peace FM. Me fie na me twam over that time na me tin of cake me twam and a branch guy illegal connection. But we say they be an light in so blue. And I'm buy and report to Aveno police station say no. Hey, Aveno ECG say me who the cause no mo measure illegal connection no. And I me ja ho na me di omo fa e ba you na me call point meter no. And I me de kire omo na me de me ja ho call ya de chi ya. Nipa na me call report no ma so na pa ma me kwa kuchia no say oh Osimesi atuntuo egu me ho say me ya obabu me akumi. All because ECG guy in the buy no. Okay, ECG guy ni bizan say sa papa no te ha no ne no wa asem. Hwe hu ye won ho. Imagine no. So all these things can if you say if there is horror na ebe embolden citizens. No man akokoduro a unsura. Ese say eye kukura mu kote 30 asem. Mimi mo bi say unu say MPP lose power. We took card akokosi oti region hono a ya tutu ties. E wo ka na say e no de tapoli akata ho e twan ma ka ne rot one day na say ho asem wa no wa sorry the aba say oba betwi mi wa ya ban car it is a me hu sade we na mama tip off no mambo me din like tip of because me the information no I'm ora for no say this is what somebody has done. Me aware. All of these things.
Something says
we must just MPP form. They shouldn't be jittery. There should be no answer. They shouldn't be scared. They say obi what hey lawyer. Minim pa say what chobo ora ho oda. Obeda. Bunda. Behwan kro kra. O because we dey team no nyina ko dey fear kra no. Chief Medase.
Agojire. Medase committee crime there. Abrebo bi sofia. No for telephone. They have created that culture.
Yeah. We quite report you baby. Pretty blower. Okwa nipa no okwa catch na che no why phone say. Otin ani ma okan nyina no oka no. Owie ya no wa so na ekọ. Onipa ko na wo video bibia.
You see some ha dey unfortunately the producers akaguma so say ye fidie no ha kakra bi e ba ho na ke petam ni bi aka me yatumi adi nkoma ahodo ni bi aka ho pa but unfortunately no omo say fidie no o da bi omo say fidie no say yete ya na ye call off omo say problem kakra san bait no e say yetumi ewie ntam we dey me ya pa na nka pese me bisa me bo we dey 30 seconds pe say if us 8 parliament yi omo djuma mo ye no ye fa say bi omo di bill be koy bill no be bi omo ye dey aduro no 9 parliament yi be to aso and say bill na omo awie no omo sa start no foforo minim so bi o ho ade bi omo start
every bill that was started by the 8th parliament and complete the 9th parliament it starts de novo
just omo sa start foforo nanti adentina mo ka say LGBT plus no Mampanyi Mahama on sign wo bra mu say
that bill was passed a transmission to the presidency and court there was an it has to say court no it throw away suit no speaker no transmitted bill no echo presidency say a transmitted from parliament echo presidency there the parliament
no so me lay my understanding of the law and say once the president have not signed it it's dead and they have to start all over again
once you see remember
it was a private member bill
2 tortos per 1 2 per 100 per 1 and they say everyone pa ekodu Mampede na nado ho Mampede da na nado ho and na one sign Mampanyi Mahama be betumi assign and I say Mampede na nado one sign no say send the call back near kwa no foforo
expire nko there
it's expired
if the bill has not expired you see about Mampanyi ho Mampanyi wo
the number of days
the number of days it do Mampanyi ho it has to when it was transmitted to the president you know say the life of the 8th parliament I'm not aware. The life of the 8th parliament, you know, expire on the 9th of 6. It is or transmitted by 6. Say it was 2 weeks crowd now say we are Mampanyi within 2 weeks so or signify an assent or otherwise. Say or say on sign or amendment bill then come back to parliament and be parliament.
Okay.
So Mampanyi as an expire. Then the next president, you know, have the opportunity to sign all them. But if say you transmitting by presidency then it is dead. It must start de novo.
When I decide to follow up on this matter
it will be started again but this time as a
government backing
okay
but Mampanyi can never be Mampanyi ense kan Mampanyi say yen pockety dempo
or say you find kwada no
your curriculum if we do that there will be no need for say you pass a bill to criminalize it but you should two things you see the law as it's were no to prevent some crime from being committed and yet emredia no ho no more way to deterrence in kwakra no you know the law some of the laws exist based on deterrence so me say yeah dey we are
it's all the tough one
so Mampanyi akanema mi no o Mampanyi sisu dua ninyina so pa say obelibi ma ya pass bill into law and say yen pass into law na me interest say fan ko share yen curriculum mu na kwada so ya no ne we are yes anema ni na fe no
Mampanyi say oba start emrano but as a government sponsored.
But we need to have a stakeholder dialogue on this. He said we need to have a stakeholder dialogue.
Stakeholders.
President Mahama making the position clear on the bill.
Dialogue in there.
On BBC, the stance is
of the churches and all the stakeholders.
And we have all stated our position on
the
it.
president position is said.
So
in spite of the law, there's so many laws and for editor but they still do it. We're happy to. idea you can say me for personal habit. So if we train people well, one collaborate say we num and yet they will not even do it in the first place.
Now, okay, say I'm passing law. I'm passing law. I am training amount of people. Say he's doing it. Let's pass the law and train our people. The law must be perfect. The law must be perfect.
You have the opportunity. Oh, we are singing.
It was called
but
the president didn't
you have the
receive
opportunity. Oh, we are singing. I say, I can say, sign. Member of parliament, parliamentarian bako pe, and I didn't hold you. You have all the opportunity.
The bill was passed.
Meda say, ability. You might put meda say, enough. Meda say.
Me, I believe, say, promise be a bambi or position, so when he find promise, so this.
Okay.
But you see, for Obia or the counterfeit, Akoto we ever complaining about we in your papa. No, Sani Pan meaning in your
say.
That's all you're gonna need. Say, the bill might be passed.
And not coming to say.
Within the first 1 year, you are finding your voice. Say, this is we are BB. We are Christians.
Say.
You said the law should work. But you said the court should do his work.
Yes.
The law must be
Bible say obunyuma na edibe hu omo mo fa nse me voice asesa kakra esi edi enyuma ana edibe hu omo enti me die esi kwado do me da se omu ni mo mra pa so wase da guan agu mra so no ba to atwe no mo de agua enti we de ye de besia ni adamase ye ho ayi adom adase de be se hia ya kra mo nyina ma mo nyina bo de hwe edom ase